All y'all wanna pile on me, make it hard for me to breathe. Throw sand in my eyes and make it hard for me to see. Out of breath, can't see, still hard to defeat. The history that I made, impossible to repeat. Treasurers, point fingers, throw stones, judge me. Hate me, love me, hurt me, curse me, whatever. Cause y'all fucking opinions don't feed me. I'm clever, enough to know that the industry is me. I'm the opposite of the demon that faces me. I've been through hell, lived in the belly of the beast. I confess my sins, but still didn't find peace. But like MJ and 5, I'm Will 16. Music for the hood first, cause that's where I'm from. That's why the hood is always first to help me overcome. Been down, some of y'all cats act so strange. When I'm up, saying cats wonder why I act so strange. Hell can change, please, you bitches are so lame. Something ain't y'all fault and y'all so quick to blame. That's why I got #1 on the back of my range. Y'all cats is full player, I'm pregnant by the game. Some would like to see me all in chains. I'm a child of God, so my destiny's ordained. Undisputed in the title I claim. Got to shoot the world up with this biblical cocaine. Cases pack the bell rings, I'm about to bring the pain. Left jive, right hook, shut down the brain. I could be surrounded by lions in the midst of the jungle, and still I'm a rumble, young man. Ladies and gentlemen, the time is all y'all wanna call on me, make it hard for me to breathe. Throw sand in my eyes and make it hard for me to see. Out of breath, can't see, still hard to defeat. The history that I made, impossible to repeat. Treasurers, point fingers, throw stones, judge me. Hate me, love me, hurt me, curse me, whatever. Cause y'all fucking opinions don't feed me. I'm clever, enough to know that the industry is me. I'm the opposite of the demon that faces me. I've been through hell, lived in the belly of the beast. I confess my sins, but still didn't find peace. But like MJ and 5, I'm Will 16. Music for the hood first, cause that's where I'm from. That's why the hood is always first to help me overcome. When I'm down, some of y'all cats act so strange. When I'm up, saying cats wonder why I act so strange. Hell can change, please, you bitches are so lame. Something ain't y'all fault and y'all so quick to blame. That's why I got #1 on the back of my range. Y'all cats is full player, I'm pregnant by the game. Some would like to see me all in chains. I'm a child of God, so my destiny's ordained. Undisputed in the title I claim. Got to shoot the world up with this biblical cocaine. Cases pack the bell rings, I'm about to bring the pain. Left jive, right hook, shut down the drain. I could be surrounded by lions in the midst of the jungle, and still I'm a rumble, young man.
He said, put y'all MFing hands in the air, okay? What's going on, everybody? What is going on? Thank you for tuning in live with Texas Black Diamond, and welcome to the channel of Texas Black Diamond Entertainment, baby. Where it's real over here, real. So today I'm gonna go straight into it. I hope y'all got y'all pen and paper and stuff like that. We're gonna take some notes during this, listening to this and looking at the information, and then after we finish with the legal paperwork, we're gonna talk about it, okay? Because at this point right now, it proves Robert's case. It proves that Robert, did it the legal way to, action towards lifetime in the people that's lying against them, and bringing forth evidence to show his proof to lifetime. But they, what they did? We're gonna do it anyway, okay? So Robert didn't have to get anybody to call in for a bomb threat, or anything like that. He went the legal way. you know, and that's what he's always done. He fight his you know, allegations, and he try to prove his allegations, but you know, they just looked over him. You see what I'm saying? Um, but you know, Lifetime just looked over it. So this is you know, some documents what his attorney sent to, you know, Lifetime in the crew, you know, to let them know about the lies and, you know, violating his civil rights and things like that. So I'm gonna let a few more people get in, then we're gonna get started. And welcome to the channel. And please, if you have not subscribed, please like, share, and subscribe. This, I need everybody to share this and leave you know, something, you know, below it, and why you think that Robert has rights has been violated. You know, I have he's just proven a whole lot. How you doing, Minecraft? I can't see nobody, you guys. My eyes just like blurry. But Miss Fat, Minecraft, Stephanie, who else am I missing? Oh, T Legs in the house, Beyond Blessed, all y'all. During that situation, I'll just tell you a little bit about it. During the situation, when he found out about, you know, all the, you know, the Lifetime alive, he had investigators, he seeked his attorneys, you know, and he was like, I need them to stop lying on me, and he did it the legal way. So, but still, it's just like, I don't have no rights. I whatever I do is nothing. We're gonna run over your rights. We don't give a damn if they lying or anything. It's just, I want a story. This is something good and something juicy. Chocolate chip. Hi, Shamika, Mathis, January, Tanya Jones, RSK for life. How you doing, Miss Priscilla? Trial. Paula, Miss Orissa, how you doing, sweetheart? I'm not gonna, yeah, we're gonna now. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. So I'm gonna be playing the pre-recording. I'm gonna play the pre-recording, and it's gonna go down the documents, and I'm gonna show you all the evidence that he put forth, and you guys gonna be shocked to some of the stuff that that's out there. You know, that he revealed about some of these you know, so-called alleged accusers and things like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, since people feel like they want to put out text messages and stuff, this is the real deal. The stuff that you see, this the text messages come from R. Kelly's phone, okay, proving certain things, and we'll discuss that, you know, after. I'm waiting on, you know, a couple more people, and we're gonna get started. Okay, so have your pen and paper ready, and we're gonna discuss this. Hi, Maya, and you know, hello. Oh, thank you for ringing the bell, sweetheart, before you walk in here. Thank you. I gotta make sure I keep my cha-chas up, honey. I don't need my M&M showing on no screen, baby. Make sure I'm covered all up in here. Got a few more people coming in. Yes. How you doing, White? Welcome, and Vet and One, everybody. Thank you. Just make sure you have your paper and your pen. I'm not in the middle of this. I'm just gonna go in and show the, you know, the information. I'm not gonna even talk through it because I want, you know, potential witness jurors or whatever to see this. So I'm not gonna talk through this. I'm gonna have my pen and be noting stuff down. I know I wrote down a few things while I was reading the information and looking at certain things. So we're about to get started. I have my phone on airplane mode, you guys, because I'm using my phone. Okay. So I'm sorry, I'm not, looking over anyone. So to all that I missed, welcome to the chat room. And I will be operating, the other screen. No, baby, I can't. No, mom, I can't show no M&Ms over here, baby. I don't need no M&Ms popping off on no live, okay? No. So, okay, just give me a little moment. Let me make sure, have this phone, have my device here so I can make sure things working on this end on my live because I'm going to be on another screen, operating that screen. I'm not going nowhere, Niecy, baby. Baby, we on this corona stuff. Hi, girly. Okay, let's get started. I know y'all ready to get started. I know y'all is ready. Y'all got the nose and it's going on. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do this.
Cease and desist production and dissemination of surviving R.Kelly and any content or intellectual property bearing the name R.Kelly Dear Lifetime. This firm represents Robert Kelly, R.Kelly, RSK Enterprises, Base Productions, RSK Worldwide, and Chocolate Factory, hereinafter referenced as Kelly, located in Chicago, Illinois, and formerly located in Atlanta, Georgia. We are writing to demand that you cease and desist publishing false, fallaciously misleading and disparaging statements about Kelly. Although we recognize Lifetime's concern about certain perceived and alleged behavior, music, entertainment, and success is woven into the fabric of the American culture, which drives innovation, jealousy, and the pursuit of fame, even when perpetuated with false allegations. Instead of rolling up their sleeves and legally pursuing pecuniary success to establish a customer base, your principals have unlawfully attacked, harassed, and defamed the Kelly brand. Based on these allegations, you are now liable to my clients for direct, indirect, incidental, consequential, or special damages under several civil causes of action, including defamation, commercial disparagement, and violation of the Illinois and Federal Deceptive Trade Practices Act. Your use of pictures, images, music, and any likeness of Kelly are in direct violation of his rights through association and illegal without his express approval. Specifically, it has come to our attention that you have made an unauthorized use of Kelly's copyrighted work entitled, Surviving R. Kelly, the work, in the preparation of your work titled Surviving R. Kelly derived therefrom. Kelly has reserved all rights all over the world through his plethora of copyrights and trademarks. You have disseminated or intend to disseminate objectively false and unlawful statements of fact about Kelly on your website, social media, commercials, advertising, and other electronic means. These false statements have included, but have not been limited to, the following. You represent that Kelly through the allegations of over 50 interviews including Kelly's ex-girlfriends Kitty Jones, Faith Rogers, ex-associate, Asante McGee and fan Jerhonda Pace Johnson were intentionally kidnapped, assaulted and falsely imprisoned. All of whose stories were published over many years by Jim DeRogatis. Mr. DeRogatis is the well-respected journalist who was a witness for the prosecution in Kelly's infamous 2008 case. While testifying during cross-examination, DeRogatis, though his own admission, had to plead the First and Fifth Amendment to avoid conviction for tampering with evidence and distributing child pornography. Since that case, DeRogatis has used his influence and connections to publish any story that defames Kelly on various media publications, New York Times, Huffington Post, Chicago Sun-Times, BuzzFeed, etc. Because of this, you have failed to conduct thorough background checks nor any due diligence on any of the aforementioned individuals that have been coached into revealing the perception that Lifetime has invested in. The fact these women are being paid for their statements/performances, which are patently false, is a deceptive trade practice under governing statutes. Despite an investigator revealing negative information about your principals to us in Lifetime, Lifetime has opted to produce a documentary on Kelly without Kelly's inclusion further suggests bias. Any submission about Kelly without Kelly is contrary to your literary responsibility and negligent. Lifetime has ignored the evidence submitted to you by investigators on December 1, 2018, which revealed these women's statements lacked veracity. The fact that executive producer Bree Bryant pursued this documentary lends credence to the theory this production was more about Kelly's assassination rather than an accurate depiction. Lifetime is knowingly violating Kelly's civil rights for the pursuit of ratings and profit.
Okay. Let's move to this next one.
See Exhibit A attached here too. Life.
Let me pull up the next one, you guys. Let me see. Exhibit A. Let's see which one this one is here. No, just give me a second, you guys. Give me a second. I'm pulling the rest up. I think this one is it right here. No. They're in the middle. This one. Okay. There we go.
Based on allegations made by the Savage family, has identified that R.Kelly has a sex cult and Savage's daughter is being held against her will and / or has been brainwashed into being part of the sex cult. That is false. Jocelyn Savage has repeatedly articulated that she wants to be with Kelly. Further, Jocelyn has publicly indicated that she was assaulted by Timothy Savage, aka Brooks Tyrrell, who was arrested and charged with sexual battery in March 2000. On a phone call with an investigator, Timothy Savage admitted that he is not getting paid enough by Lifetime and indicated Lifetime knew these women were lying, but don't care since Lifetime invested so much money in this production. On December 1st, evidence was presented to Lifetime that Jocelyn Savage is Jocelyn Johnson and a relative of Jerhonda Pace, whose real name is Jerhonda Johnson. Further, Jerhonda Pace changed her name to cover up their relationship. Kelly has been targeted by the Savage and Johnson families since Kelly's previous attorneys settled with Jerhonda out of court. This settlement was handled by Jerhonda's attorney Suzanne D. Logan, the same attorney that represented all Kelly's previous accuser with the same narrative. Kelly's legal team was instructed by his management to keep legal matter away from him. Kelly wasn't cognizant of the case or the settlement. See Exhibit B attached here too.
Okay. Let me stroll. This is some of the the exhibits that they shared. Allegedly, I'll just say allegedly. I'm not gonna say for a fact. I'll just say alleged. I have to say alleged, you guys. The thing was, I was strolling slow for you guys so y'all can see it. And I'll present B in a minute. And also it shows to how Tim is reaching. And also it's showing her Joy, he was saying that she was starving, she was skinny, and things like that, saying that she was, he had her skinny. So if you look at the pictures when she was with her parents, how, skinny she was very, very skinny, near, she was very, very skinny on here. So I'm just going to show you the exhibit, and then we'll go back to the documents on him fighting back with Lifetime, and they just stuck the middle finger up. It's just proving that he's, actually fighting the right way. When they're trying to say he's trying to intimidate, he wasn't trying to intimidate anyone. He went to the law. He went to his attorney to try to, do this here, So I'm gonna continue strolling so you guys can see. I want you guys to just pay attention to how little she is, and do he want her there so she can, walk around with his lingerie clothes and things like that. That's what Tim is doing, trying to make his daughter a sex symbol for his brand. And and I'm pretty sure she was sick of that. I'm pretty sure of that. So I'm gonna stroll through slowly, and then I'll go to exhibit B. Now this is 2014. She was very small, and she was looking healthy when she was with Robert. So that proves, Tim is a big liar. He's telling the tabloids, he's telling all these people that Joy is one of these, she's with Robert and starving. He's starving her. He's not feeding her, and she looks her best. She's healthy. She looks nice, healthy, and full and fine. Also, you're gonna see Mother on the bus, the tour bus, with them as well. When they said that was Madam, that wasn't Madam, that was Mom. This is Mom on the tour bus. Okay, Mom is on the tour bus. You see Mom, Mom, she doesn't have any hair. She wear wigs. You see the girls there, everybody laughing there, they having a good time. She's chilling on the tour bus. When they stated that she was kidnapped, they never was around Robert. They never was present, around him. That's the lie that they told. Okay. Tim. This is Tim Savage. This is his name, one of his names, because everybody, when they hide, they got about 20 names. Going to the show tonight or nightclub. So they're going to the after party. Oh, Don in the house. Okay. Hey, Don, how you doing? Everybody want their paychecks. I'm glad you're here, honey. Give me my stimulus check. Let me go on, because I said I wasn't going to talk through this. I'm just going to focus on this. And things like that. They're on the bus, on tour buses and things, okay? And it just shows how he, go out and, try to throw his daughter onto any and everybody. And that sounds so familiar. You know what I mean? It sounds so familiar. So they're, they so infatuated, and they so money hungry, and they're desperate. They would do anything. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm back. I'm sorry, you guys. I apologize for that. Let's keep strolling. And just show you, I mean, how thirsty these fathers are, you know, for their daughters, you know. It show you how thirsty they are. And keep strolling so we can get to the next one. And you see where they, you know, they use her to bring clientele. They use her to, you know, model exotic clothes for them, you know, and things like that. So on here, you know, they host, you know, bi-weekly private, you know, events called Lockdown, you know, promoting their lingerie, you know, and things like that, using their daughter, you know, you know, to do this, you know. And you just see all the exotic clothes, their boobies out and stuff, you know. And she was a teenager then, okay? And that's exactly what they did. And I'm pretty sure that's what she was tired of as well. Even the allegations of her father, you know, proof that, you know, the father, and I'll just say allegedly, you know, violated her. So that's probably explain a lot, the reason why she's not, you know, going around him, you know. Yeah. So I'm gonna just stroll through here, and then we're gonna continue to go on. I hope y'all have y'all pen and paper. We're gonna talk about this after I finish, you know. Got her wearing crazy wigs. I'm pretty sure she's sick of that too. Oh, done. So that's where the sex coat come in at. Okay. Okay. See, I mean, look. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's tired of it, you know. Look at her. And, you know, and that's exactly why they want her back. Like, we want you here to do our bid, okay? And just, you know, you see how exotic she's you know, she's a beautiful girl. Like I said, she can always be a model. Let me say woman. And but just look at her. She's very little. It's Joycelyn. This is Joycelyn in the Savage family. So, you know, he actually, you know, he went and said that, you know, Robert was starving her. She lost 90 pounds and things like that. You know, she was on the bus. She was so little, you know, and things like that. And she looks nice and healthy, you know, with Robert. And this is where she looked like CPS should have been called on the Savage family, you know, my opinion. Okay. Just roll with it, and then so this showing that he's, you know, actually was fighting against this. He was showing proof to these people, and Lifetime continue to go on through, you know, this lifetime of lies with him showing evidence of the lies with these women. Let me see. This is before she met R.S.K. Yeah, she was younger then. Like, you just, it's just a lot of pictures, and just look how little she is. She's very little. I'm keep saying that because I'm just thrown with him saying that she was skinny and all that kind of stuff, you know. So that's why I'm saying, you know, pointing that out. So we're gonna get out of that. Looking all sexy. This is 2016. You know, he's you know, she's modeling her parents' clothes. So they need her, you know, they need her. Just like the other parents, they need their kids. So we have here, these women been knowing each other for a while. You know, Robert's ex-wife and the Savages, and, you know, and things like that. Just check it out. Joy Johnson, and her name is Joycelyn Johnson. So we know now, allegedly, that she's related to the stalker. So, you know, she's related to the little stalker, you know what I mean? Yes. So he's just trying to prove his innocence, you guys. And they basically said, kiss my ass. So here, this is proof here. He said he wasn't in the home, like in the house with R.Kelly. Now, this is Pop saying this now. In the house with her and showing a smile on her face. So you see the bullshit? Do you see the bullshit? He posting just a proud dad that she's in the house with R. Kelly, but he's going around telling everybody she's kidnapped. I wonder why he turned the damn cheek, you know? Was it because R. Kelly said hell to the no for his damn, you know, business deal? I don't want to sing on your sex toys. I don't want to have anything to do with your exotic clothing and sex toys. So then he turns the other cheek. You know, things don't go your way, then that's what happens. You know, that's what happens. I hope I can get Dawn on this phone, honey, since we so I'm gonna go ahead and click off this, so I want to come back to it again. So Joronda allegedly is related to Joy's mom. Okay, you guys. Let me pull the other one up. So everybody, I hope y'all got your pen and paper, baby. We got homework to do. We gotta break this stuff down, honey. Yes, we gotta break it down. Let me see which one. This one. That's the same one. Just give me time, you guys, because they're now all of a sudden the other one. This is here. Okay, there we go.
Lifetime, through allegations from Asante McGee, suggest that McGee witnessed this sex cult. The reality is, Asante McGee was never in a sexual relationship with Kelly and alleged that she had no children and that her mother was sick. As a result, she wanted to stay on the road to keep her mind off her problems. In exchange, Kelly generously enriched her with cash, pecuniary support, and opportunities to network. McGee traveled from state to state in her own vehicle and was only allowed to run errands for Kelly until she was caught stealing. The YouTube video of McGee's daughter exposes her blatant disregard for her own life and kids. The evidence submitted December 4, 2018 indicates that McGee is a convicted felon who has been arrested, charged, or convicted in multiple states with 8 felonies ranging from extortion to stalking. You represented that Kelly through the allegations of Faith Rogers, well known around San Antonio, Texas for targeting celebrities to extort them for financial gain. Faith Rogers is accusing Kelly of violating her civil liberties by videotapping her with her consent. The evidence that was submitted on December 1, 2018 shows that they were in a long-distance relationship filled with phone conversations, texting, Kelly's receipt of X-rated videos and FaceTime nudity. Ms. Rogers claims she contracted herpes after engaging in sexual intercourse with the singer, yet Mr. Kelly's exams for sexually transmitted disease, STD, have come back negative, with no trace of a STD virus of any kind. Faith Rogers alleged Mr. Kelly forced her to engage in sexual intercourse in New York but fails to take responsibility for her actions of boarding a plane to travel to meet the singer as consensual and her waiting in the hotel room for him to arrive after the concert is consensual. Her acceptance of his invitation to join him was her giving total consent to the intimacy that followed. Faith Rogers is not creditable. Lastly, Lifetime, through the allegations of actor and dancer Andrea Kelly, suggests that Kelly was abusive, and she left as a byproduct of this abuse. In the 14 years of their marriage, the police were called to their residence once for a domestic-related incident. On that occasion, she left the house and called the police alleging she and their children were abused. DCFS was notified by the police and launched a joint full investigation. The results of the investigation, which included interviews with her family members and nanny, discarded her allegations. There are several published videos that show R.Kelly in full support of her ex-husband. However, in recent months, because of Kelly's inability to pay child support as a direct result of the cancellations of scheduled performances, Andrea revealed her desperation and willingness to destroy him and his brand.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to the attorney's paperwork, but I wanted you guys to check this out with Faye Faye. It shows here who's calling who. Who's calling who? She's constantly saying, I'm calling you, you're not answering, I'm calling you, you know. So, and he's telling her to go out there and have fun, have a good night. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself, have fun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but those are all I have. So I'm gonna go back to the cease and desist for a minute. You guys just give me 1 second. I'm gonna go on mute real quick. I'm back, everybody. I apologize. I got a lot going on. I apologize. I have the phone on airplane mode right quick, you guys. But do y'all actually understand what I'm getting at and what y'all see here? Since people want to put out the lies and stuff about Robert, okay? No, like he this man, he will spend more time in the studio. Everything has been consensual. You see, she having a nice time engaging, like with her friend guy. He's having a nice time engaging with her. She's letting him know that she's going to the party, and things like that. And she's showing him what she wearing and stuff, letting him know she gonna be looking good and all this kind of stuff. And he's like, okay, good, girl, have fun and check in with me, And she throwing kisses, saying she love him. Okay, everything is good as long as you getting what you want. And then when things are not going your way, then it's a problem. So tell me when the last time it was wrong for two people that's friends and having, a relationship to, send each other pictures and things like that. You don't see him on there saying, you better not go no damn where. You better not go to no damn party. You better not do nothing. You don't have a right to go anywhere. So she's out. She's in a whole nother state, a long distance relationship. He fly her out there. So that's what I'm saying. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Okay. And if you see stuff that's crossed out as people address, and I'm not going to violate nobody's address like that. So this is Robert trying to prove to these people that I'm not lying. These people lying on me. Y'all need to stop this. You didn't do any investigation on or anything, but I'm gonna let go ahead and jump back to the other deal. It's ridiculous. Since everybody want to do what they want to do, and this man don't have no rights, y'all violating his civil rights and all in different ways. No, you're not going to do that. Y'all continue to allow these women to bash this man and just lie because they mad. Because at the end of the day, what he tell her? Did you see a text message where he said, "Get your ass over here. Get your ass here. I need you to get your ass over here. I need you here with me. You don't need to go to no damn party. Put your hat on. What you got on this sexy stuff for?" That's the thing I'm talking about. But what any man would say, he just said, make sure you put your bra on, baby. I was, before my fiance and I moved in together, we had a long distance relationship. We had phone sex and stuff too. So who said it was a crime? You know what I'm saying? Who said it's a crime for a couple to show each other, they stuff. She's showing him, her, everything. What's wrong with that? When that become a crime? Everything is a crime when it comes to Robert. He's not allowed to engage with, his partner. He's not allowed to say, let me see some pictures. She showed the pictures. Who was pursuing who? Who was saying, answer the phone, call me? Okay, honey, I'm gonna look. I'm sorry, I got it on the thing, so I'm not. Did you send it by email? Did you send it by email? Because I don't. Let me go ahead and finish this, and we'll talk. I'll look at everything later, okay? We'll call in. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. Text. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and do this real quick because I want to finish with this. But it's just to prove that Robert actually did his part. He didn't have to get nobody to do a bomb threat. He did everything by law. Yes, January. I'm calling. Answer. How many times did she say that? How many times did she say I'm calling you, Robert? How many times? You know? But we get mad because all of the luxury and things is going. Then you want to try to, get him by saying he gave you herpes, trying to get him to pay you. You trying to blackmail this man? Come on. And then Lifetime didn't do no research, no investigation or anything. They just did it because they want money. They wanted money. They didn't give a damn. They didn't give a damn about the evidence and stuff. Yeah, January, she was blowing up his phone. I asked the question. I don't know what you put on there. I'm not even paying attention to the chat. You saying what's the problem? I asked the question, what's the problem? We don't have no problems over here. Only thing we want over here is respect, okay? Yeah, they had it all planned out. Mamas and daddies and everybody. Hell, time to show. Hell, let the damn truth be told. This man did his best to try to, prove his innocence.
Under Illinois and federal law, you are liable for the damage caused to the Kelly brand by your unlawful conduct. A person is liable for defamation if he or she, 1. Made a false statement about another, 2. Made an unprivileged publication of that statement to a third party, and 3. The publication causes damages. Goral v. Cooley's, 2014 IL App, first, 133,236, at 41. Kelly need not plead nor prove actual damage to their reputation because your statements are defamatory per se in that they impute upon Kelly the commission of a crime and / or behavior unbecoming. Bryson v. News America Publications Incorporated, 174 IL 2D 77, 88, 1996. Kelly also will be entitled to recover punitive damages because your conduct was willful and wanton. Lloyds v. Remington Arms Co., 138 IL 2D 404, 1990. Further, a person is liable for commercial disparagement if he or she made false and demeaning statements. Barry Harlem Corp. v. Croft, 273 IL App 3D 388, 1995. Further, under the Illinois Deceptive Trade Practices Act, a person engages in a deceptive trade practice when, in the course of his or her business, vocation, or occupation, the person disparages the goods, services, or business of another by false or misleading representation of fact. 815 ILCS 510/2, 8. Your conduct satisfies the elements of each of these claims, and we are also investigating and speaking with the local authorities about whether the actions of representative constitute the basis for criminal liability. On behalf of Kelly and his affiliated companies or subsidiaries, we demand that you immediately remove all previously described posts, immediately remove any other such posts not referenced, but affiliated, above that refer or relate in any way to Kelly, and refrain from any further posting or publishing in any manner of false, misleading or otherwise unlawful content concerning Kelly. Kelly demands that you immediately cease the use and distribution of all infringing works derived from his work, and all copies, including electronic copies, of same, that you deliver to me, if applicable, all unused, undistributed copies of same, or destroy such copies immediately, and that you desist from this or any other infringement of his rights in the future. You neither asked for nor received permission to use any work as the basis for surviving R.Kelly nor to make or distribute copies of it. Therefore, we believe you have willfully infringed my rights under 17 U.S.C. Section 101 ETSEQ and could be liable for statutory damages as high as $150,000 per allegation as set forth in Section 504, C.2, therein. This letter does not purport to set forth all of our clients' claims, rights, and remedies, all of which are expressly hereby reserved, including the right to assert the foregoing and any additional claims, rights, and remedies at any later appropriate time in any court of competent jurisdiction. Please confirm your intention to resolve this matter out of court by means described in this letter by no later than December 23, 2018. This letter is written solely for settlement purposes and nothing contained in it should be deemed an admission of fact or waiver of any claim. While Kelly is determined to secure a fair resolution, he is not opposed to commencing formal legal action. If I have not received an affirmative response indicating that you have fully complied with the aforementioned, Kelly shall consider taking any and all legal remedies available to rectify this situation. Sincerely, Brian Nix CC, Bree Miranda, Bryant Executive Producer, Bree.Bryant@aenetwork.com, Jacqueline Gonzalez, Lifetime PR, Jacqueline.Gonzalez@aenetwork.com, Kenny U. Lopak, Lifetime PR, Kenny.Yolopak@aenetwork.com, Joshua Abrams, co-founder Nui House, Robert Kelly.
Okay, y'all. Mm, 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 mm. 2008, if you realize they was shooting and stuff around that time, and talking to people. So it is what it is. I'm strolling too fast, D. Well, I'm sorry, honey. You're gonna have to go back. You have to go back and freeze it, honey. Okay. Somebody said it was. Let me see if I could get. Y'all say y'all want to see if y'all can get done on there. I'll see if I can get them to pop up on here. And be respectful. I don't have time for no mess today. I don't have time for no minions or none of that coming through here disrespecting the guests. Because I'm nosy. I wants to know. Inquiring mind wants to know. But hey, everybody in the chat room, thank you, Miles, for holding it down. I don't know what went on over there. I was trying to listen, concentrate, and write down what I was writing down. Okay. But you see, he did it the right way. You know what I'm saying? He did it the right way. And it also showed you that this girl, Faye had the audacity. Yeah. Those documents was, they already knew what was going on. So he trying to fight, for his, don't do it. They're lying on me. Don't do it. Put that information out there. Don, they want you to come on here. Do you mind coming on here and speaking to your employees? And because I want to ask about my check. I'm gonna send you a link, Don, if you want to come on. Come, because I need to ask you about my stimulus package, because I need my money. I need my money. Okay. I'm working for you. I'm broke. I'm unemployed. I don't have no money. The corona that took everything from me. I'm scared to open my business back up because I don't need to be catching no Rona. How everybody doing in the chat room today? I hope everybody doing well, and I hope my captain, my master sergeant, and my sergeant up in this chat room holding it down. And anybody is doing anything out the way, y'all have my permission. I don't care who it is. Get them the hell up out of here. They can express how they feel, whether it's good or bad, because we want to see everybody's hi Bobcat and everybody. I want to see everybody's opinion. You know what I'm saying? Baby, you already know they ain't gonna put no thumbs up. I don't be worried about that. I don't even be looking at that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So I sent you a link. I need you to come over here and explain to us, because we some angry black people why we didn't get our paychecks. Who said you're a rat, honey? We adults up in here. We're gonna, agree to disagree. Just don't be ugly in here. You know what I mean? I want to see how people feeling. I just want to see how everybody feeling. I'm feeling better. Thank you, Bridges. Thank you. Sis, you need your money too. I need help to come on here because I need my damn paycheck. Hell, I'm broke. My washer just went out, and I had to go get a washer. Now I got to get like one of them deep freezers because they said we're gonna run out of meat. So I gotta get some meat up in here. Yeah. Oh, y'all emailing me? What the hell y'all emailing me? It better be some worth me looking at now. Let me see what y'all you're emailing. Put them hearts up if y'all doing good. You his assistant niece. Oh, child. He said he needed that. Shit. Y'all done ran the man out. He won't come on now because hell, we up here talking about damn paychecks. I need my damn check. You know, black folks act a fool about their damn money. I need my money. Oh, he done popped up on here. That's gonna be my first question.
Hello.
Now, my first question to how you doing? You kind of backwards. I know it.
I'm driving.
Oh, okay. Be careful. Be careful. We don't want you to hurt yourself. Listen, you got all this working for you. Can I get my paycheck? I'm broke as hell.
I put the paperwork in with Trump. I put the paperwork in with Trump. He ain't sent it yet. I'll put my apologies.
Oh, so we got you sent our money to Trump. I know damn well you ain't send my money no damn Trump. We ain't getting no check, y'all.
No. You're supposed to be sending me some of that PPP money, you know.
I don't have nothing yet. I need a stimulus or some shit. I'm broke as hell. But these they got questions, honey. I'm gonna just post them. Oh, he driving. He driving. Do you want him to call? Do you want him to call in? What you want him to do? Wait a minute, what Mr. Ruth? But let me talk about that. Okay. Robert tried to defend himself the legal way, you know, and try to explain to these people, hey, they lying on me. I didn't do this to Faye. I don't make her stay in no room. Okay, she went right there. She got on the plane, went there to meet him during a concert. Okay,
right. She flew herself out there too.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. Oh, she flew herself. Okay, well, she flew herself out there. But anyway, she went out there to meet her little friend, and you know, I had a long distance relationship too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't against the law. But hell, the man had a concert, so of course you're gonna have an after party. You're gonna have your little meet and greet. You're gonna sit there. You're gonna party, and sometimes they're in the club until 3 o'clock in the morning. So if you chose to sit in the hotel and look like a damn fool, you should have dressed up and had your ass at the damn concert in the after party. So that's your fault. Right. So that's the problem. All these people sitting here, they don't understand the music business and how it rolls. And to me, I see Robert, they trying to act like he a sex fiend. Hell, the normal person loves sex, but he will spend more time. His love is his music. He'll spend more time in the studio before he spends time with a damn female. My research. Yeah. So y'all can go ahead and call. Let's call in because I ain't got all day. Let me put this damn number down. Y'all better be respectful because on the channel, I don't need no mess today. None.
Just before you take any callers in, I sent that information, to show people that we have been working on this thing for a long time. You know, when we got wind that Lifetime was doing what they were doing, we tried to intercept them. You know, that's part of one of the things that I was tasked to do. That cease and desist order is what me, along with Brian Nixon, my team, illustrated that based on our due diligence. We brought in the research on the young women, and then, of course, Brian added the legalese to it. And we, reached out to Lifetimes on several occasions up until the Surviving R.Kelly thing premiered at that venue. And I even reached out to the venue. Listen, you guys are aiding, you're an accessory in them violating his civil rights. And, and because of my sending the cease and desist order out, communicating with the venue, communicating with Lifetime, that's how my name got tied up in the the bomb threat crap. I was the only one in the camp that was communicating with the venues and stuff of that nature. And of course, it all fell on deaf ears. They ignored everything that we sent out. They proceeded anyway. I sent that cease and desist order not only to Lifetime, I sent it to Disney, because Disney owns A&E, who owns Lifetime. I sent it to A&E, and I sent it to Lifetime. So everybody knew what they were doing, and they chose to go forward. Now, the reason right now they're allowing the political agenda of the defamation of his character is because they were put on a veil that he will prosecute. That letter stated that. And I even hacked the website of the venue and put it up on their website, and then took a screenshot of that so they couldn't say they didn't receive it. Now, being that they were put on a veil, that they infringed on his trademark, and that's just like I said a while ago, McDonald's can't go and use Burger King's name in an ad without Burger King's permission and without paying Burger King for that. R.Kelly is a brand. It's not a person. It's a brand. It's incorporated. It has a trademark, and that trademark is owned by Robert Sylvester Kelly, period. So when we sent that out and they ignored it, it was like, at that point, they had started doing whatever they could on top of him so that he couldn't come back and pursue a legal case against them, because he had them, by the balls pretty much. Now, if you look at what happened immediately after that, Faith Rogers, she had filed the lawsuit. We had that canceled. It was a contract, it was a civil lawsuit that was canceled. And then Abernathy jabbed all over it. Now, with the fact that what Abernathy's currently going through, he's been convicted of larceny, bribery, for all type of bullshit, white collar bullshit, and that's the basis of what Homeland Security moved forward on. Now, they were already doing some kind of investigation because Rob's people, his internal team, was trying to get him arrested because he had started finding out that they were stealing from him. Now, the part B to that document that I sent you, it unfolded all of the internal corruption that was going on with Daryl McDavid, Barry Hankerson, the lawyers, Lisa, Linda, and Cheryl, and all these folks that were doing all this internal thievery and set up this ecosystem to steal from him. That's the other part of the document that I can't send out. And even that document is still missing some people that we investigated. So I think that was one of the earlier ones.
We breaking up.
We had to start investigating his side, so they knew they had to do was bury him. They had to bury him before we can get out and start putting lawsuits out, before we can start getting out and start fighting back for the trademark infringement. And when I say hack, I don't mean well, anybody who has, I gotta notice, anybody who has a Facebook page, I can put something on their wall. And that's what I did with the venue. I put something on their wall, basically saying I wasn't an authorized member on their wall, but I was able to put it on their wall. So anyway, so the bottom line is, what I'm saying is, going back and forward, is that they had to bury him. They had to make sure he didn't have the means to fight back. And that's not only from just, constantly pounding this stuff on to kill all of his shows, because that was the first thing they attacked. When they had the first premiere, they had all of these prime ministers and they had all of these networks in across the world. People had flew in from all over the world to see this thing. Now, what they knew was going to happen if that had aired that day, his ability to tour in any country would have been done. He would have been done. He wouldn't have been able to tour. So what I said was, shit, we got to freeze that. So they didn't listen to us. God will it, whoever pulled off the heroic stunt of whatever shut that event down, I'm not going to say that we are against what he did, and I'm not going to say that we're for what he did, but it happened, whoever did it. So what I'm saying is, the powers that be at that time, which was Lifetime, they said, okay, and we've got Bree Bryant saying, we don't care if they are lying. We've got a recording of her saying that. We've already chosen a path, and we got to continue down that path. So they then start hiring acting coaches and things like that for the girls. And if you notice, as the girls, Johanna Pace and Shanti McGee, as they went on, they started getting more and more polished. You start seeing them sitting up better. Their posture was better. Their hair was better. They looked more like hood housewives versus hood hoes or whatever you want to call them.
Don,
So
you know what?
that
Don,
was the.
Go ahead.
That was the money.
Go ahead.
Hmm?
You know what messed up? You know what messed me up? I'll say this real quick. What effed me up when they said that Geronda went to a party. She was just there as a party. She was a fan. She was there as a fan, and she went into that man's house like one of them on that movie Obsession. Went in his house and laid on his damn bed and took a damn picture. That blew my mind. And then a shot that what she get talking about she was just an assistant. That just messed me up. Ooh,
yeah, so both of them were stalkers. Johanna Pace, and you know what we found out was that Johanna was related. Johanna's real name is Johanna Johnson, and Johanna Johnson sued him. And then what happened was she communicated that through to her uncle. I mean, was an aunt who, through marriage, it's not even marriage. They're actually related to the Johnsons, which is John John's, which is the mother. Her last name is Johnson. So when we did the research back, we connected Johanna's family with John's family, with John, and that's her aunt. So it's like, okay, so she already got away with it. Her aunt and them already knew that this was a possibility to bring the young girls around and throw them up in Rob's face or whatever be the case, and they could get him again. And that's exactly what happened. This was a double back. She had spent all her money. They wanted to get him again. She was supposed to get a cut of whatever they sued him for. It didn't work that way. That's essentially what happened. Asante McGee was a stalker who drove her own car around every place Rob went, you know, and did whatever she had to do. Now, Rob felt sorry for her because the story that she had, you know, she wasn't all that attractive looking. If you look at her beginning pictures, she's still not to me, but beauty's in the eye of the beholder. You know, she was somebody that kind of favored Rob's sister. If anybody look at the earlier pictures of Teresa, she kind of favored her. So Rob kept somebody around him that kind of reminded him of family. So she just happened to be somebody that he used as a gopher. She ran from place to place, house to house, getting coffee, whatever he needed her to do. And he paid her for that until once again she stole money.
I'm sick of this.
Another thing that somebody just put up there about, you know, about the concert. The last tour that Rob did, I drove his backline around, and the reason I had to do that was because his accountant, John, had put up a bad credit card for his backline, so we couldn't make the tour unless we had a truck to take it around. All of the chumps and losers that he kept around him, none of them had credit cards nor driver's license. So I volunteered to put up my credit card and driver's license, and I was only supposed to be going to Arizona, then coming back to Chicago. But I ended up doing the whole tour with him. A lot of stuff came out of that. Because they thought I was just a truck driver, one, Rob told me to make sure I pick up all of his money. That was one thing, because we had found out through the contract that Basin was stealing his money. He was booking them for hire, but then reprinting, editing the contracts.
What truck driver come in? I didn't know you was a truck driver. I mean, I didn't know you was a truck driver. So wait.
I'm not a truck driver. What happened was, I rented a U-Haul truck, and we loaded up all his backline. That's the stuff that he needs on stage to do the show.
Okay.
And I drove it from state to state. I didn't want to do that shit, but we would have missed that tour, and he needed that money. That's how he got caught up on child support. So I drove it around. But in doing that, I was able to find out that Lifetime had actually booked that show, that concert. They booked the concert, undersold it, no tickets being sold, just to prove that Rob was dismal ticket sales. They even staged the whole thing with Azrael's mom being on the stage when she attacked him. Rob was supposed to be walked out in handcuffs on that show. But because I was on stage on that show, I intervened. And when I went outside and followed her, I didn't know who she was. I didn't know who she was at first. I followed her outside because she attacked them on stage. Security rushed out. They walked her out, and I followed. And she was outside doing a police report saying that Rob attacked her on stage. And I dived into that and said, no, he didn't. You attacked him. And fortunately, it was another lady that was on the stage that got put out, too, who corroborated the story. And what ended up happening was they ended up locking Azrael's mom up. And I think the father, he mentions something about that incident on a lot of his blogs, and that did actually happen. But
didn't you apologize to Tim?
Yeah, I apologize. When we went to court, see, I was going to Rob's all his initial court dates. I was there he wouldn't go to the jail or nothing unless I was there with him. That long chase from when he left the jail, the first ride, it was like the O.J. Simpson ride. If you look at that ride, he was in the Sprinter and I was in the blue car, my car right behind him the whole time we left. So he wouldn't even make a move without me being there. If you can see that, I don't know did I send you some images to show that?
Which image?
It's the images of me being at all.
And look at the phone. Just I'll see if I can find it for you. I don't. Oh.
I think I sent you the pictures of me with him at the courts and getting out of the jail and all that stuff. That I just sent that to you.
Yeah, because I asked you, could you send me some stuff? I said I need some proof. Now, okay, since we're here together, can you tell these people I'm just as hard on you than anybody? I so done. I don't give a damn who you are, but if you're around Robert, if you've been around Robert, I'm watching all y'all. Now, didn't I say that?
Right.
I'm gonna watch and I ask questions. I know I get on his damn nerve, but I'm gonna ask because that's what I do. I don't give a damn who you are. Shit, I'm here fighting for Robert, and that's what it's all about. So, but yeah, you go ahead. I'm waiting on. I don't know if my phone's working or not. So.
Yeah. So anyway, it just once again, it further shows how long, and this is not even. And a lot of the research, we show how far back that he was being investigated, and it was the investigations were not levied against him for anything dealing with sexual misconduct, anything. Initially, it was the employment board for not paying people, stuff like that. And what would happen essentially is his accountant and I even witnessed this on the last tour. We went to St. Louis, and this is verifiable. And we, I forgot what hotel we stayed at, but anyway, when I got there, like, 2 a.m, everybody was checked in. When I got there, everybody was sitting down in the lobby, and I'm saying, like, what are y'all, like, what's going on? And it was a young lady that traveled to meet, to see Rob everywhere he went, and she was part of his. Rob gave people family names like cousin or whatever that weren't really his cousins. So people are taking that whole, like, I got a whole bunch of brothers and cousins that ain't my brothers and cousins. They taking it too damn far. So, but anyway, she runs up to me and said, she says, Rob didn't get us rooms. She said, Rob didn't get us rooms. We don't have rooms. I said, hold on, stop. First of all, Rob don't get nobody fucking rooms. He's the artist. That was the first thing I said to her. She says, well, he didn't get us any rooms. I said, well, hold on, just relax, chill out. So I went to the desk. I said, what's going on with the rooms? She's like, well, the credit card that was put up for the rooms, which is the same credit card that was put up for the damn truck, bounced, so nobody could get rooms. I said, well, here, just use mine, and everybody got rooms. The bus drivers, everybody, the security, I got all of their rooms for that trip. And it was just an example to me of how quickly they were willing to blame it on Rob. Now, Rob got there 2 a.m. with everybody. He rode there in a Sprinter. Now, his Sprinter ain't got no damn bed in it. It's a couch in the back, and it's 2 like recliner chairs. And he had him, Joyce and Azriel. He had his publicist and JoJo that was in the Sprinter. Where the fuck was he supposed to sleep? He was equally tired. He had spent the whole night up in the studio. So he went right up to the room and went to sleep. And it was like saying, why is it that they felt like he didn't get them rooms and that ain't his responsibility? No way. He got a manager. He got a booking agent. He got a fucking, they're responsible for that shit. But they were so willing to blame it on him. Everything that went wrong, his management, his agents, instead of protecting him, they made it appear that he was the one making those decisions, and it was never Rob. It was the people handling his business that was throwing him under the bus and planting landmines. So he was starting to uncover, he had been uncovered that they were stealing. He was starting to get balls to come out with and start suing people for stealing, because we had backed him with some good people that were willing to assist him. That they had, it got to a point then where it was like everybody was just like in this combustible environment, ready to fucking explode, because it's like, okay, You know, Rob is the one doing this. When if you don't know how this shit goes, you're gonna blame it on Rob. Well, that's not how it goes. Rob don't book no shows. He don't call none of that. When anything that comes down with that shit is done by other people. His only job is to get on that stage and fucking perform. That's it.
That's why
so what I witnessed was that
because I used to be a promoter. And it doesn't work that way. You know, they just, show up and do what they need to do, and they hire people to do different things, their wardrobe. I even collect money and pay artists that, guest artists and things like that. I collect the money from the door, and they're not going to perform without all their money. We got to pay them a certain percentage, and then when they show up, we got to give them the rest. And, the artists just chill. They back there getting ready for their show. They don't worry about all this other stuff, because that's not their business. They hire people to do things like that, So I just that's why I see a whole lot of foolery with it, because I experienced the tour bus and everything. I know women, they try. I can mute you, Miss Arissa. I can send you the thing, Miss Arissa, if you want to call. Yeah. Thank you, Nisi baby. Yeah, just keep names out of this chat. We just here trying to. Hey, Power 1-2, welcome. Just don't keep them names out of this chat. We try to keep this house clean. I told you I'm OCD over here. Thank you, Trent. Thank you. I don't be begging for no money. I don't want no problem. You done started the problem. They already said we getting paid over here. And I ain't got a damn check yet. A stimulus check. I ain't got nothing yet. I'm doing this because this is foolery. This is a big corruption here. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Y'all, the lines is open. I'm gonna let him finish, saying what he's saying, and the lines will be open so he can, call in. Good Lord. What's up, Trent? 1-2, and I think 1-2. Daddy Lolo, what's up? Yes, all his fans up in here. You see you see the love he got. Even he love his haters too. Even the haters, he love his haters too.
Yeah, Rob wouldn't let us go negative.
Where your mask at? I hope you got your mask, honey. We don't need no coronas around here.
Got it.
Yeah.
Rob wouldn't let us go negative. There's too many things that we were uncovering that, and because he had respect for Joy and Ass, he wouldn't let us put out anything on their parents negative, regardless of how much they attacked him. And I'm like, Rob, we gotta fight fire with fire. Fuck. I mean, it's like they slinging mud. We gotta sling some shit back or something. I mean, and he wouldn't let us do it. So he's in the position he is in as a result to him saying, you know what, man, that's just not the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like, we're gonna hit beneath the belt. You know what I mean? And of course, now I'm sure he could rethink that. He probably would do it the same way, but he would allow us to get out there and do certain things. Like a lot of the stuff that you're seeing, I dropped that stuff on Surviving Lives in the very beginning. When I put out Surviving Lives, if anybody would have seen it, that's some of the same paperwork that was on Surviving Lives. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And when it got out there, and pretty much the result was people were pissed off about Joy and Ass because they thought they were still underage. They were pissed off about Aaliyah, the Aaliyah situation, and the Landfair situation. So I was like, okay, Rob, now we know we have enough intel on how we need to prepare ourselves for addressing the public, because those three scenarios still burn deep with people. Aaliyah, Joy and Ass, and the Landfair girl. So, we were preparing all of that stuff and getting ready for things. It just, once that docuseries hit, it was impossible for us to do anything at that point. And Lifetime and the media, along with Jim DeRogatis and Avenatti, single-handedly, pushed the hand of Kim Fox, who screwed up the entire Smollett thing and showed her inability to make the right call. Because one, when she made it public knowledge that she had been, molested as a kid, she should have been removed because she's coming in from a biased position. Period. So Rob didn't have a chance in that realm to put together any whatever he could have said he was guilty walking into that, because she was the wrong person. You have to put a non-biased person in position to make those kind of decisions. She shouldn't even be in that position, with that kind of background. Period. So that's one. Two, with what's all happened in Avenatti's case, the clock should be turned back, and some of these cases should just be dismissed, because he's a proven liar. He's a proven manipulator, and he manipulated his position, his power, his media contacts, and he twisted their hands and forced them to make decisions prematurely without him being properly adjudicated or investigated. To be frank, he forced the hand of a lot of folks, and the rippling effect of what he did, Rob is still paying the consequences because of that. And it's like, if you can't reverse it, being the current attorneys that he have right now, trust me, you look at those images. I think you put them up about a week ago, and it showed me and Rob coming out of court together, and showed me when we was going to jail, he was right there. I stopped going to court when he started letting just anybody show up and roll with him. When you got these clowns and knuckleheads coming here, the same ones that I know that ripped you off, I'm not standing amongst those guys. So I stopped going.
I'm like, people saying you wasn't nowhere around and shit. I need you to prove to me that you was around him, damn it. Prove me, because I want to know. I'm like, shit, I hear you ain't had shit to do with him. And hell, he kicked your ass out of there and shit, and you wasn't nowhere around. So I was like, show me some proof. I like proof. You know, I got to have my damn proof, because hell,
I mean, you see me, I was around the closest people. How many other people walking Azriel and Joycelyn in and out of the courtroom? That was me walking them there and back. They rode there in my damn car. I mean, so it's like, when you think about the shit that people are saying, no one's saying that. People are listening to some idiots who have no potential standing in this case, and they're running with that. That's like if I was to start a rumor about you right now, regardless of how true or false, how false it is. Beyond this call, when people hear it, oh man, I heard, Texas Black Diamond, she was in an affair with a Catholic priest when she was 2 years old. It's gonna roll. It ain't gotta have no truth to it, and somebody's gonna recite it, and they're gonna embellish the story and make it bigger. But the problem is, all this fuel being added to it on these other stations by some idiots that were put into place to be distractors. I mean, and that's the biggest thing that we all have to realize. Even the bloggers that are for Rob, they put people in place to be distractors. I mean, and what I mean by this, one, as long as I'm coming on your show and the small shows and stuff like that, it's not reaching high enough. I keep saying it's not reaching high enough to make a difference. People are hearing it, and people are getting fed up, which is good, because you need ground troops before you mount any contingent to come back and reclaim, something that was taken from you. You need the ground troops. That's the infantry. But it's not getting high enough. It ain't made it to Trump. It ain't made it to legislation. It ain't made it to people who makes a difference as far as these laws and these courts are concerned. And the reason I know that is because I had two primetime personality talk, and the day of those interviews they got canceled. And I'm like, damn, who could have did that? And I asked them who canceled it. They never answered. No answer. But now they called me. I didn't call them. They called me. And I'm like, well, shit, y'all called me to set this shit up, and then all of a sudden, the day of the interviews, they getting canceled. I'm like, you know what? It made me realize, as long as I'm down here doing the YouTube streets, they don't give a fuck. They're gonna keep me, but they don't want what I'm saying to get hired, because now Lifetime, who is a major player, a big ass machine, and has the resources and the money, they don't want my truth coming out. They don't want the truth that I've investigated on behalf of Robert Sylvester Kelly to come out, because that lawsuit becomes real. That lawsuit levied against him gives him the money he needs to bring in the right attorneys to properly adjudicate his case. So of course they don't want that out. So having Greenberg in there is exactly what they do want, because this motherfucker can't even get him house arrest. How the fuck is he gonna win a case? He can't even get the man a bond. How he gonna win the case?
Well,
it's like people are not realizing it.
No, maybe you need to stop talking about the man, because I'm hearing they get clips and they send it to these attorneys to keep you away from Robert. And they every time you
that's what they've been doing.
In them clips, this is what he
I'm
trying
not listen.
So you better stop talking about
listen.
these now.
Listen. I'm gonna talk the truth.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn if I was in front of Greenberg. I'm gonna tell him you are not the way. Listen, Greenberg is a traffic cop. Attorney. That's all he should be representing is traffic. He's a traffic attorney. That's it. Period. Meaning, if you get pulled over for a traffic violation, maybe an accident where you hit somebody, wreck their car, wreck your car, you call Greenberg. That's all he is. When this thing escalated, when it escalates now, let's say you either hit your car and tore up your back fender and wrecked up mine, the cops show up, they run my plates and find out I just left a triple homicide, a bank robbery, and a murder, and an arson. Then you escalate that to some detectives, some forensics folks, and all that. The regular detective or police officer shouldn't keep that case. Greenberg should escalate this to hire attorneys that can handle what Rob is going through. And he's never fought and even adjudicated or won at this level. The only thing he's got to claim to fame is Scott Peterson, which he lost there for incompetence and improperly filing motions and not picking up discovery in time to form a proper defense for Peterson. That's the same shit he's doing right now. He's fucking up the motions. He just got discovery. He ain't seen Robin damn near a month now, and that's for real. I know that for a fact. He has not seen Robin over a month, and now he's calling around trying to find his money. So it's like, you know, when the truth stands, I'm not that kind of motherfucker that's gonna bow down to no cracker. I don't give a fuck who he is. When he's wrong, and all of us as people need to stop doing that. Cause this motherfucker look good in the suit, he can talk that legalese shit. We supposed to bow down? No, fuck you. You are fucking over my homie because you should at least be able to get him bond right now. I don't give a damn what nobody's saying. If he ain't got bond, it's because they don't want him to have bond. You got Avenatti who was convicted and has got sentenced, and this motherfucker's flying around. The other motherfucker, Weinstein, he's out. The rapper who done all this stupid shit, 69, he's out. Rob ain't been convicted of shit. He don't even have a fucking parking ticket that he's been traffic violation that he's been convicted of, and he's still locked the fuck up. What the fuck is that?
How you feel about the documentary doing for Russell Simmons? How do you feel about Russell Simmons in the documentary? They seem like they trying to do it kind of like how they did Rob. How you feel about that Russell Simmons mess? They messing with him now.
Listen, it's become entertainment to bring down icons, period. It's become very entertaining to bring down icons, especially black ones. I mean, so if us as people don't realize, I mean, how many times they got to keep putting the fucking wool over our heads, man? I mean, it's just that they know they got us so disenfranchised as a race. They can continue to snatch our people out the sky. We don't come together. We got these coon-ass house niggas that they put in our fray to fuck us all up and keep us against each other. And that's all they need to do. They don't have to do nothing no more. Just watch the niggas. They're going to turn on each other and start hating each other. And we can continue to snipe down their icons and take their money and rip them off and do all the fucked up shit that they doing to us as a race. And nobody's going to defend our honor. We ain't talking about how they treat their own. We talking about us. Who stands up for our rights and us to make sure that we get handled properly? Rob is not being handled properly based on how anybody should be adjudicated in a situation like his, especially because of who the fuck he is. And it's sad as fuck. They treating him worse than Pookie on the west side of Chicago, who's a fucking pack worker on the block. Matter of fact, he gets better treatment. He'd be at least at home on house arrest right now. After he done got told 15 times and arrested to stay off the fucking corners, he at home though right now. Why Rob not? I don't understand this shit. It's because us as black people don't stand together and we allow these fucking idiots who have no moral standing, no guidelines, no integrity. Their honor is always on the market for sale to the highest fucking bidder to come in and infiltrate us and keep us separated from each other. And that's why they're able to do it. They have won. They have won and divided us as a people. They're going to continue to do this shit to us because why? We ain't standing up for our own no more. It ain't us for some reason to stand up for our own. That's the problem.
Well, I don't give a damn.
Period.
I don't care who said don't follow me, don't like me, don't subscribe, unsubscribe. I don't care. I'm in it for the fight, baby. I don't look up there, see how many people I got. I don't care about this stuff because I send that information. And as long as I know it's making a difference, because I have 4 clients in New York. And matter of fact, they're Caucasians. And you know what they told me, Don? One of them called me, and they didn't call him Robert. They said, bro, I feel sorry for bro. I told him what to watch and who to look out for and to get some information on Robert because I need him to pass this along to potential. And he was like, I feel sorry for bro. He said, it seemed like everybody's more about a me, and all I hear on there is a I. Like they're not fighting for bro. And this what bro got. I feel sorry for him. He said it's a few of them on there putting it all into it, but I see more of people fighting each other and stuff. And I said, I apologize. I said, I didn't mean to give you all this. I didn't know it was gonna be no mess. I thought everybody was gonna pull together. I said, hopefully we'll get it right. He said, ain't no time for y'all to hope for get it right. He said, this man trial is around the corner. He said, but they started being interested in it. So all four of them is watching, behind the bushes. But they, not knowing they head, they like, look at these black people. They can't even get together to fight for one thing. And it's embarrassing. But I've been sending information to one of the attorneys, like a 5-year-old, healthy, passed away, black. They tried to use an age and said he's 15 years younger than what they say is risky for the coronavirus. We just lost a healthy person here, young person too, for the coronavirus and things like that. He's in there awaiting trial. He's not found guilty or nothing. And it looks bad when you letting all these people that was found guilty to walk out.
Well, let me address something. Let me address something. Somebody said it's higher up people that's keeping Rob in there. It's not his lawyers. And let me just address that. What do you think? The higher up people didn't hire his lawyers? It is his lawyers. I'm sorry, it is. I mean, where's the legal defense team? When you think about a legal defense team, it's not one motherfucking gunslinger. Brian, what's his name? The Greenberg is not working with Doug. It should be one law firm representing Rob, and that law firm should have excellent researchers that get out and research and investigate and PIs and shit. And then they should have an excellent litigator and an excellent negotiator. Right now, it's just Greenberg. He doesn't have a legal defense team that's pulling anything together to investigate and all that. Because if they did, they would show that and have a strong united front, letting people know that they are doing the work necessary. Whenever Greenberg's on trial in front of the camera, he talks about himself. He doesn't talk about the team that he's pulled together to amass this big ass issue that's bringing down a brand, the R.Kelly brand. So yeah, it is his lawyer. When you write a motion, and just do some research on how motions and objections allow you to, one, if you lose the case, file an appeal. Motions are not filed properly, or if they are ruled against without standing, you can't file an appeal. You need properly placed motions and objections in order to appeal the case in the event that you don't like the outcome. So when you write a motion saying Rob's civil liberties are being violated because of X, Y, and Z, and when he gets out, he's going to go stay with his girlfriend, well, there's no judge sitting on the fucking bench that's going to say, you know what, I'm going to, especially if he got a wife at home, he's on the public opinion poll, going to let him out to go stay with his fucking 23-year-old fucking girlfriend? Now you just lost a good motion. It was denied on precedence because the girlfriend part. He's up in there because of these damn girls. So why would he allow him to get out and go be with a girl? Well, he could have wrote the motion about his civil liberties being violated. There's so many other things in this whole era about him being tried in the media, about Avenatti lying, about Tim Fox improperly prematurely jumping the gun. All those things should be included in the motion for him to go get bail. It's enough reasonable doubt. And then you drive that shit all the way up to his internal team stealing from him, and you show him evidence of that. You drive it on up to Sony, who allowed their accounting department to pay off 5 different accounts that had RSK holdings. Why is it 5 different RSK holdings? It should only be 1. Why is it 5? That's because his accountant was getting money, his lawyer was getting money, his manager was getting money, and they only wanted to seem like one RSK holding was getting money. You drive that all the way up and you show the corruption that's at the top leading all the way down to this man, and that's a good reason to let him go home and adjudicate his fucking case. You don't have to prove it. Just say, listen, Your Honor, this thing goes way up higher than R.Kelly. Think about what happened with O.J. Simpson. Think about it. Johnny Cochran never adjudicated whether O.J. Simpson killed that woman. What he did was let the world make a decision on who was more of a person that they wanted to see go down, O.J. Simpson or the LAPD. And because the LAPD had Rodney King motherfuckers and beat people over the head, people wanted to see the LAPD go down more than O.J. Simpson. Now think about it. The LAPD didn't go to jail. They didn't get disbanded. Neither will Sony. Hold on. Neither will Sony. Neither will Sony. But guess what? They have fucked over stars like Michael Jackson, Sam Cooke, James Brown since the beginning of fucking time. There's more people that want them to be accountable for the shit that they're enabling people like Barry Hankerson to steal from them by setting up 5 fucking accounts for his money. Those are the enablers right there. Those are the motherfuckers that will allow somebody to come in and put a motherfucking 14-year-old in this fucking concert versus making sure that shit don't happen to protect their investment. Their investment is not R.Kelly. Their investment is his motherfucking intellectual property. That's what the problem is. So if if I know this shit and I'm not a fucking lawyer, he got a lawyer that ain't never fought on the entertainment side and he's representing them? How is he going to adjudicate what the entertainment industry has done to keep him in prison? Because he don't know no motherfucking better. So that's not the right guy for him. His lawyers are there to keep him locked up. This has nothing to do with no higher powers. The higher powers have put Greenberg in place, and they're keeping him there to keep Rob locked up. It's not just the judge. The judge can't make a decision. The judge is reading what the lawyer's saying, and based on what the lawyer's writing, you can't rule in favor of that shit. If the lawyer wrote a proper motion, he can rule in favor of a motion that has precedence and that would allow Rob to get out based on the precedence of that motion. That's not what's being presented to him. Every time he puts a fucking motion, he's mentioning his 2 girlfriends, his tummy aches, his coronavirus. What the fuck is that? You ain't got to mention none of that shit. Base it on the facts, man. What's the facts of this shit and why this man is not being properly, why he's being held in there and he doesn't even have any charges against? That's what you need to be basing this shit on. The civil liberties that are being violated and he's being unjustly prosecuted by the fucking media while y'all letting all these rapists and other motherfuckers out. This man is behind bars and there's been nothing proven against him. That's why, when has he ever said any of that shit? So come on now, y'all. Cut it out.
But did you see when in Cook County, it was a maintenance guy? And you see what them white people did, even though that corona shit was going on, they got their ass in them cars. They had their mask on. They put some signs around on their cars, free the damn maintenance man, and they was riding around blocks blowing horns. And a lot of stuff, I see a lot of people protesting, but we talk, but we don't do nothing. It's hard to get done seriously. It's hard to try to get people to come together to do things because there's so many people trying to divide us. And then when you have a great idea, because I'm dealing with an activist here, and we came up with a great idea. And then when I tried to spread it out and let people know, how simple is it to do it? It's not nothing wrong with doing. I said, don't hurt to try, It doesn't hurt to try. Like, what can we do right now?
Somebody said something that I want to speak on. It's about his mental health. I'm gonna get into what we can do, but his mental health, that is something that we got to get praise for. Man, y'all pray for him. He's not. The last conversation that we had, with Rob was before this corona thing, and he said I'm doing terribly good. And that means I'm doing terrible, but I'm hanging in there. And, every time something happens that doesn't fall in his favor, he doesn't feel good about it. And I think he does need these prayer warriors to get out there and pray, send positive energy his way, send strength his way, send understanding, send healing, send all those things that's necessary for his soul to be in the right place to receive whatever, God and the universe is going to deliver to him. But beyond that, what something I'm going to transition, what people can do is they have to sit down, and I've been saying this, write the fucking judge. Write the judge. Bombard the fucking judge with letters from his fans saying that this is fucking bullshit. I mean, tell your story about how you feel he's been unjustly treated. If you had a moment with him that was wonderful, that was nothing like what these other helpers are saying, let the judge know, listen, you may have 20 motherfuckers who's saying that they had bad experiences with him, but if the judge get 1,000 letters from women who had great experiences with him, I think that outweirs the 20. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to show up to court. It's things that you can do for him.
I broke mine.
And listen, write it to Bar too. He's getting all these prisoners out. Why the fuck is this man still up in there? This coronavirus is threatening his fucking life. He had a pre-existing condition. He got rushed to the hospital to deal with that shit. That hernia that he had an operation on. So it could very well end his life. That's keep it the further keep him incarcerated.
The power in the tongue. Don't speak that now. Don't speak that. Don't speak that. The power in the tongue. Don't speak that.
Listen. I'm not saying. Listen. I'm not speaking anything into. But listen, people need to voice their fucking opinion to the right people, and the right people are not me and you. The right people are them judges and Donnelly, who's got a fucking relative that works for lifetime. Of course, you don't have to tell her to look out for her daughter. It's already up here. You don't have to tell certain people to do certain things. She ain't gonna have a conversation or send no text message back for, hey baby girl, I got your back on this R.Kelly shit. When that nigga get in front of me, I'm gonna hang him. She ain't gotta say that. It's a given with white folks. So I mean, write them motherfucking letters, not letting people know we know what the fuck you doing. We know what you're doing, and we condemn what you fucking doing. And we're gonna put that energy out up there into the universe that comes back on your ass tenfold if you continuously move with these kind of moves to imprison this man when he is not. There's no just cause for it. Send that help for a fucking letter saying we don't threaten her. But you can say, listen, the universe is watching. The universe is watching. We see what you're doing, and we're gonna put all energy necessary into the universe so you can have your day in front of a judgment day for you too. That's what you tell her.
You know what? But you'll get some people, them sneaky ones, like the daddy, pappy manager, get his minions to write some bullshit and put it off on us. You know, just like they got you little people in different sections of social media trying to pretend like they for Robert attacking these damn alleged accusers and stuff, and they trying to blame this shit on us. You know. And everybody their opinion. If some of them acting like thoughts, they acting like thoughts. They showing that stuff on social media themselves, you know. So I don't think they need to be blaming Robert for nobody else's, doing. And that's the first thing everybody. Oh, he ain't get out because y'all YouTubers. They're blaming it on the YouTubers. They don't talk about Tim calling up there talking about his daughter, and she looked starved. She looked more starved out when she was with him. Shit, ridiculous.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. That's where the whole sex cult shit came up from. Tim Savage. He created that narrative and ran with the sex cult because that's exactly what he had. I mean, you look at all them girls lined up down the stage. You used to have these little parties where he would invite businessmen in there and shit, and they would watch the girls dancing around in a little lingerie from his sex shop. And the reason he had an issue with Rob was because he wanted Rob on the Black Panties tour to take all the lingerie out of his sex shop and use the girls on the tour, and Rob just wouldn't do it. So they fell out because of that. Angelo Clary and his wife wanted Rob to do a dildo that said, sex me or some shit when you turned it on and it vibrated. All of them had some kind of stupid ass gimmick that they put in front of him, and when he turned it, and they used their daughters to open the doors up for him. They threw their daughters out there. Jonjolyn Savage knew, which is Jonjolyn Johnson, knew that shit from her niece, which is Johanna Johnson. She knew from her how to get to Rob. You have to understand, how did these people know how to get to him? Somebody had to carve out the pathway to get there. You don't just get backstage or something without knowing somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. I mean, it's 1 million people showed up at his show. If every last one of them can get backstage, what would be the point of having security and things of that nature? You knew somebody. So that's people not realizing all these people that got that close to him knew somebody that got him in, whether they knew one of his homies or something, they knew somebody. Jonjolyn Johnson is her maiden name. Do the research. Jonjolyn Johnson is kin to Johanna Johnson. She changed her name to Pace so you wouldn't make the connection, and Jonjolyn Johnson changed. Well, she got married earlier on, but her maiden name is Jonjolyn Johnson. Period.
Well, they let somebody out there. They said molested a 5-year-old. I gotta find that article. Now, what the hell up with that? Robert can't get out.
Listen, all that shit is what it is. Rob being out is my only concern. I don't know about no 5-year-old.
We gotta compare this though. They letting people that. Let me answer this for you. Okay. What's up? You live with Texas Black Diamond? Let's be good today. How you doing, sweetheart? Y'all got any questions for Don?
I don't have a question for Don, but I do have. I am wanting to know what is our next move and what's our next plan? What we're going to do from here I mean, I know we've been on Facebook and I mean, we've been on YouTube and what have you, and this, this is the start. But because of the last message that I received regarding Rob, he's not doing good at all. And I think it's time for us to take some action, even if that means social distancing, to take this to the White House. I talked with Block Bender. Block Bender stated that he's willing, he's ready, but we just got to make it happen. I just think that it's a lot of things that we're going to have to do, probably going to have to be offline, not where the public can see, because it seems to me
right.
the others know before we know. They try to get to the judge before we get to the judge. So our next step has to be offline, not public knowledge, because every move that has been made regarding Michael Avenatti, regarding all of these people that has been released, they've been released unknowingly, and next thing we know, they're out. And so I think it's time for us to take some action. Yes, I truly believe in the power of prayer. I believe that out of the tongue is either life or death. But also God is expecting for us as believers to get off of our butts and do something. Because as we've already known, as they have taken Bill Cosby, now they are trying to do the same with Rob. I will continue to preach this sermon. Every black male that walks the face of this earth, if they're successful at doing what they're trying to do, you might as well go ahead on and pick your number, because you're next. This attack that is happening now is an attack against our black men. We are our brothers' people. We are the light for them. We are the ones that have to hold them up. No, they don't all the time do what we ask them to do, what we want them to do, what we need them to do. But we as black women, we know what we have been given the power to do, and we need to utilize it. And now it's time for us to make some things happen. Our brother is not doing well at all, and anxiety does not work with this COVID-19.
Yeah, I know his family told me that he's what really got him down right now, because he's really scared because of what's going on in the prison, the jail with the coronavirus. And they said that's what got him kind of with that anxiety. He don't want to come out the cell or anything because he's afraid. So
and I would be afraid too, but he's locked up by himself. He's somewhere by himself where he's used to being around people. He's used to being among people. But even when he's in that studio, believe it or not, when you're in that studio, he can be in there all by himself. But because he's into his music, that controls his mind and controls what he's thinking. Now he don't have that. And he don't know what we're doing out here. Only thing he knows is that nothing is happening. And he knows people are telling him this, that, and the other, but the actions are not showing up in his life right now. And I believe that he can be utilized out here. These people are needing ventilators. And we know for a fact when that was a need, Rob was there. I didn't realize that he and I both was working. I was working for Chevron, but he was there on his own at Katrina. He was working. He was giving back to the community. Chicago is hurting. They can utilize him now.
Yeah, you're right.
Get off of social media, and yes, it's good to get your numbers up, blah, 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 and not to you, Texas, because you and I talk constantly. But I'm saying this to everybody that can and will. It's time to do what we have to do, because as Don stated it came out of his mouth, but it has come into my heart as I have even been sleeping. This is going to get worse before it gets better. So
when you and I had spoke, I'm like, I said, we gotta be two fools in the middle of the road in front of the jail with some signs.
Who is this on the phone with me? Who is that?
Who is
that?
Sandra. Sandra.
Oh, hey, Sandra. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah. I mean, and that's you know what I mean. At the end of the day, you know,
But you know, if you pay attention, God has muted this situation to give us time. Didn't I tell y'all see how fast my birthday came? I said, watch how quick April 27th. Just imagine, like I keep telling people, imagine his trial started Monday. How far have we gotten here? No freaking where.
Nowhere.
Too much fighting and bickering.
And it's only because of the distraction that has taken place.
Baby,
so now that we know where the distraction lies, you move your ass away from the distraction and move towards something that's positive, something that's going to take us to a place where we needing to be. Because I'm telling you, if you continue to rely and stay in that mindset of distraction, you will never move forward. You will never accomplish anything. We will never accomplish anything. And our brother need us. He need us. And it's time to put ourselves to the side. I've heard a lot of people say, it's about me. God he don't think about himself. He's thinking about others. So you take your mind out of yourself and put yourself in that place. Because if it's your child, your son, your brother, your uncle, you will fight extra hard, and you'll be mad if nobody was fighting on their behalf.
This is a mess. I'm trying not to get agitated because I'm seeing a lot, and I already know what they're trying to do. They're trying to agitate his supporters, and that's why I said, y'all see me. I don't get distracted. I don't let nobody distract me. I've been called all kinds of stuff. I don't give a damn. I'm here for one reason, and I'm doing stuff behind the scenes. And you know, everything that we can't put everything out there because we got these people watching, and they doing bullshit with it. You know what I'm saying? And
exactly. They're gonna twist.
Yeah, they twist shit.
What Don said, because I caught bullshit a while ago.
You breaking up, sweetheart. You're gonna have to repeat that.
That's some terminology that only we understand. So don't run and take that shit somewhere that Don said he hacked in somebody's account. No, that's not what he said. That's not what he said. And if he said it, that's not what he meant. So please.
Yeah. Well, you know what? The thing about it is, at this point, I've been accused of so much stupid shit. It's like, you know, it is what it is. I really don't care. And listen, Sandra, you know, we've talked. I guess now you'll be on my payroll too. I guess, huh?
I want my damn money. You know, black folks, I want my damn money. Shit, you better give me my damn money. Shit, don't have me going all over the place. I want my check.
Listen, I just want to say this to everybody that's listening in. We are working on something. It is grand. And what I will say to everybody is, as bad as this corona thing has been to a lot of people, you know, in regards to Rob, it is working on his behalf. And I don't mean the fact that he's up in there and he, you know, and the MCC and there's over 100 people in there with it, he could potentially get out. It has slowed the clock down. And that's what we needed. We need time, because you got to realize the people that want to work and help Rob, they have to maintain a certain lifestyle in order to be able to invest time and energy into a solution or into a action plan that can return us a result that we all will be pleased with. So this time has given myself and a few others to come together. We've met and we have a game plan in place, and we're working that game plan. We're not doing it publicly because we don't want nobody to interfere with it. And we have a strategy on how we're going to launch it, how we're going to bring the forces and the numbers with us to come in and have enough strength to be able to go up against the machine that's tearing Rob apart. I mean, so there is a game plan. We are working it, you know, and I just want you guys on these shows to be assured that, you will know when it's time to stand up with them, with those knives and those shields or whatever, and stand on the front line. But you know what I mean, and I don't necessarily mean y'all showing up to court on this behalf of things. And let me clarify something else. If you don't feel comfortable writing the judge, write the chief judge. Every judge has a chief judge, an oversight committee, oversight judge.
And also, you can write
William
Barr. I put that information out there before. Write William Barr, because it's one particular name. I will not say that name on this slide, but it's one particular name. If you insert that name, it's going directly to Donald Trump. And if that particular name gets on Donald Trump's desk, Robert Sylvester Kelly will be home with all charges dropped.
He froze. He gonna have to come.
Okay.
Okay, you back.
Somebody was trying to call me, but yeah, just write the chief judge at the courthouse in New York, at the courthouse in Illinois, and make sure that there's oversight. Make sure that there's somebody looking in on, keeping this thing in the middle. And right now it's unbalanced. It's several reasons that it's not just one particular thing. It's not just the lawyers. There's several reasons why this thing is unbalanced. The media is the reason why it's unbalanced. You got, all the interference from these alleged, accusers. You've got all the interference from, the lawyers at Lifetime that have influence and they lobby. I mean, it's so many things that we don't see that's going on behind the scenes, and it is a higher power, but the machine that we're up against is not anything that we can physically touch. People are in place that already know what to do in instances like these. You don't have to tell the military when you drop them off in the middle of the war to pull out your guns and fire. They know what to do. That's why they're there. So when you bring in a certain party or a certain element into this situation, it already knows what to do. It doesn't have to ask for permission. So there are things that are happening right now in front of all of us that we don't understand and we can't reach and we can't get to, but we do have to find a way to mobilize and get certain things done. So we're bringing a contingent of resources into this situation that people can galvanate behind. They can come behind and we can push forward. And I think the mission should be, the man. I think what I mean by the man, I mean all black men, because any black man of power, and it goes back, it wasn't just Bill Cosby that people said, well, Michael Jackson was a victim. Prince was a victim, believe it or not. All these guys had issues. Remember when Prince went under symbol because of Warner Brothers had took his name and all that shit and wasn't paying him? I mean, so all these things, at the root of all of our icons, they have an untimely demise because someone in the industry realizes the older you get, the more mature you get. You start putting things together. I mean, you start realizing how somebody fucked you, and then you may decide to go and retaliate against those powers that got in on you. So we got to get rid of them. So just, think about a lot, when you realize that Rob is 50 years old, he ain't 25. He ain't young and dumb, but just full of cum and making music no more. He was starting to get wise on how he was taking advantage of, how they were stealing his money, and he was starting to mobilize certain things to fight back, and then all of a sudden all this shit happens. I mean, so it's a bigger machine than we can imagine that we're up against. You got to be smart. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, you can start making a little noise by making sure you let the court system know that we're watching. We're paying attention to this. And this is going against the fabric of America right now and what we believe this country should be about. I mean, unjustly, incriminated. What is it now? Guilty until proven innocent. It seems like that's what it is when it's supposed to be the other way around. That's what the Constitution and the Bill of Rights says. I mean, so nobody's questioning the powers that be for any reason. And we're taking our beef to our neighbors. I mean, our neighbors, meaning we beefing on YouTube to our brothers and sisters, but we need to beef up. Let's beef this shit up some. Start sending these elected officials that we vote for letters. Send them to their office about the unjust way that Mr. Kelly is being treated, and you're going to make sure that your vote goes in a different direction next time around. That's important. Your votes matter. Use them. Let them know. If you don't look into this R.Kelly situation, I'm going to tell at least 10 or 15 of my family members to tell 10, 15 of theirs not to vote for your ass, because I know under your watch you're going to let our
one of somebody that we love and we enjoy go to put in harm's way, and there's nothing, isn't going to be no pushback. All of that's, something that people can write in to elected officials, to senators and different people. And when they start getting those letters, they're going to start listening. Trust me, they're going to start, because it'll only illuminate certain things. It'll only bring certain things to light that they probably don't care to pay attention to right now. So that's my advice. Keep doing what you guys are doing. Search for the truth. Put the truth out there. And stay away from the negativity. All of these idiots that's coming on these shows, clout chasing, trying to raise money at the expense of this man's demise is fucking ridiculous. It's ludicrous. I think they're gonna burn in hell, frankly, for all what they're doing. I've heard now that there was close to $1 million collectively on all these Kale's website, Dollar for the Kings, raised, and now you wonder how the other side is being fueled. They're being fueled by R.Kelly's fans. People that love Rob are sending money and thinking they're supporting, and the other side and bamboozled y'all asses, thinking, oh yeah, y'all sending this to Dollar for the King, and it's actually going to $1 to keep the king locked up. That's what you're doing. So be wise with your spending. I'm not telling you to send me shit, but be wise. Hold on to that money until you know for a fact, because you've got attorneys that's telling you on a weekly basis, you received this amount of money in donations, and then you can feel good in your heart that your money was in there. But stop just sending this money out recklessly to all these, these clowns and buffoons that's putting up these sites, taking your money, and they're using that to host a blogging show. You wonder how a motherfucker can start off on a cell phone, but now he got microphones. It ain't them little dollars and cents that's coming in to his blog podcast, because he still got to pay rent. He still got to pay car note. He got to eat. So something else is coming in that affords him the ability to be able to pay for that show. Dollar for the King, guarantee you. That's got all to do with it. So if it's money that's going to Rob, I'm going to say keep giving it. Because that's the last thing I want to do. If that money is going to adjudicate a case to help him get out and get investigators, for you to stop. But that's not where the money is going. Where are the investigators? Where's all this uncanny evidence or anything that shows that money is fueling his release or getting him closer to having some motions being won in court? It's not doing anything positive for him. So why are you still fueling that shit? Stop sending your money in. Hold on to it till you know he's got the right people in place, and they're saying, listen, we can adjudicate this case, we're going to dive in, but if his fans and stuff can come together and support what we're doing, the strategy that we have together, that's what you support. But these motherfuckers they got in there right now, who would want to continue to pay for that? And based on the outcome, let's do some risk mitigation here. Let's look at what the risk and reward is. There's no reward. He's still locked up. They can't even get him a bond, and y'all still fueling this shit. Stop doing it.
And
stop paying for this shit to be the way it is. At least punish them by saying, get us some positive results. Then we'll send you some fucking money. But you're sending the money and they're not even performing properly. Come on now, that's not the right thing to do. If you know from Rob, when y'all went to his show, you got a show. You paid for a hell of a show. This ain't a good show and y'all still paying for it. Stop doing it.
He gave us a damn show. Fight for freedom. I wouldn't poke the bear, because the judge is the damn bear. You got to go in, in respectful, be respectful. And that's what I'm saying, because that's what they're trying to paint us as some monsters. And just tell her how you feel. And if he did something, if Robert did something great for you, then that's good. But my question to you, Don, where in the hell is all the people Robert helped? I have reached out to people. I'm like, y'all don't have to tell the business, but at least come out and speak of the kindness, how he done help you pay some bills and got you some clothes and kids' school clothes and pay hospital bills. Can y'all come and speak on that? What's wrong with y'all speaking on that, letting people know this? Only thing we hear is, that he's a monster, he this and this and that. And then my second question, how you feel about alleged accusers all on YouTube showing, I'm not even sure the text message, because I don't even think the text message is real, but to get out and be able to do that, and they supposed to be part of the case. Why are you thinking they're allowing them to do this out, do this? And then you got the mainstream media also helping them, for people to go out there and go on YouTube and see what she's saying. How you feel about that? Why is the judge allowing this to happen? For them to speak like this? And I'm not saying no names, because I'm not promoting nobody over here. And I think Don is froze. No, he ain't froze. He read. You reading? Did you hear me, Don? I think he reading something on his phone.
Oh, he probably seeing what's coming through, what's trying to come through.
He can't hear me.
Hold on.
Okay. He reading some, but yeah,
I'm trying to hear it. Shit, I can't hear it.
You can't hear it.
Oh, there you go. Go ahead.
My question was about the alleged accusers that's out here all on social media. How you feel about that? You know, they, putting stuff out like that already, trying to paint him, as a monster here before he can even go and prove himself in court. I mean, why? I thought,
what was the question?
Okay, we have alleged accusers out here posting on social media saying that they got text messages and they got pictures and evidence and videos and things like that. Trying to just put him in the grave. Why do you think the judge is allowing them alleged accusers that's supposed to be, witnesses for the prosecutors to be out here putting information out there like that?
Why do I think that they're allowing that?
Yeah, I mean, I never heard of this before. I never seen it.
Because he doesn't have a legal defense team that knows how to silence shit. I mean, anything that's being allowed, you have to have lawyers, a team. The prosecution does not fear Rob's the legal defense team. They know they can do any goddamn thing and it's gonna get accepted because he doesn't have a team that's How many objections have they filed? There hasn't been one objection filed. Go look at his transcripts. No objections. So they can put up any fucking thing they want. No one's objecting to anything. So if you're not objecting and you're not properly filing motions, how are you going to ever properly adjudicate his case? Or even if he loses this case, and I'm not saying hoping that at all, how are you going to appeal it? So, I mean, if I know, it's like you go to court and the day you go to court, that's your homie and as a prosecutor or the judge, you open that motherfucker like, oh yeah, we good. You ain't saying it, but that's exactly what's happening. The prosecution know they got Greenberg. He ain't finna do shit. He ain't finna fight. So they're gonna continue to put out whatever they feel, and that's his courtroom. All these guys sit back. They're part of one organization, the bar. They're all bar attorneys. They're part of the bar, so they all work for the same organization. So knowing that, all they have to do is sit down in some kind of 402 conference or something like that and work these things out. Why is it that he can't go down there and sit down with the other side? They're not fighting or beefing each other. It's their rites of passage because of their profession. Listen, I need this guy home so we can come up with a proper defense. The prosecution should be, that's if he had a negotiator, that is, would be able to say, you know what, we're going to allow that. Because if you got all you got to hang this man, let him go home to adjudicate, the create a defense shouldn't be a fucking problem. If you got all the things you need to hang up, but they trying to keep Rob in jail so he can do something like off himself or some stupid shit can come up. Because the longer he's in there, the more dumb shit keeps coming out. And he can't defend himself. Ain't nobody, pushing back against this stuff. Ain't nobody suing nobody. If Rob is out, do you think all of the dumb shit that's going on will continue to happen? No, it would not.
And this last the prosecutors didn't even fight the motion this last time. They even told the judge, yes, this is going on. They got the coronavirus case. They did get somebody off the floor. Mr. Kelly is on and had to take him to the hospital, and so that's what was in their response. They didn't fight it.
They didn't have to, because they knew Greenberg was going to provide a dumb enough motion for the judge to reject it without them even putting up a fight, period.
So do you think this is the reason why they don't want to communicate with you, his attorneys, because you speak like this about them, and then people show this to them, and that's how?
Listen, hold on. If you look, did you see the pictures that was there? that I sent you with me and Greenberg standing next to Rob. I was with the and initially I'm talking to them because Rob had put us together. I arrived at this moment.
Why they're ignoring you now and don't want to deal with you and don't want you to help them?
It's not that they don't want to deal with me. If you're working for the other side, why would you want to talk to me? If your job is to keep Rob locked up, why would you want to talk to me? Come on, let's call a spade what it is. If I'm saying I just sent all that was 1% of the shit that I sent to you, and it made absolute sense. And look how long it took for me to send that shit to you, or anybody, to be frank. It made sense. So why is it that attorney why wouldn't they want to talk to me? They working for the other side. I don't give a damn what nobody say. There's no reason why Rob said to them. He took me and Greenberg in a room at the studio. We were the only two motherfuckers in that room. I'm sorry, it was one other lady. The white lady that's standing behind the girl, when we walking out of court, she was in there too. But he said, Don Greenberg, and I'm going to say this to the people, he said he's my choice. That's when he was just facing Johanna Pace, Faith Rogers, Heather Williams. It was a much lighter case. It was nothing major. And Greenberg didn't even come in to fight that case. He came in to fight the lawsuit against Lifetime, which was supposed to be $1 billion lawsuit. He ended up taking this case because he said, Rob, I'll take this, just like he took his child support case, and see what happened to that shit. Now, let's just look at the child support. When Greenberg showed up to court, they hit Rob over the head, although he wasn't making no money. Hell, matter of fact, Andrea was making more money than Rob at that time, and he had to pay her child support. She should have been fine with what she was getting, using his name to get out here and do all these damn shows. So why is it that he couldn't? He took every damn case that he could that looked like it was going to lead to a victory and a pot of gold for himself. Period. He put his name down as the beneficiary, not the subrogate. Subrogation, the laws of subrogation. He put his name down as a subrogate on Rob's bonds. So that means when any bond is dispersed, he gets the bonds. Pull that up and investigate what subrogate, the laws of the rights of subrogation mean. Period. So when you got a nigga like myself who got all this knowledge and I'm peeping that you moving incorrectly and you doing dumb shit, you feel threatened. When I'm calling you like, listen, man, that's not the right way. And I wasn't calling him not wanting to work with him. It was like, listen, Greenberg, Doug, they're supposed to fly to Chicago. We're supposed to have a meeting. Then all of a sudden, I don't hear from nobody. Then I'm reading shit about, they offered to put up a bond from the Queen of England with blood on it. What? No, I went and got the same bond that a bail bondsman used, was a surety bond to get Rob out. And because they couldn't cash that in, now I'm the enemy because I was smart enough to protect my money. That's what happened. I bought a surety bond to get Rob out of jail the first time. They didn't want that. They wanted cash. When they didn't get cash, I became an enemy then because, shit, we can't take this nigga for his bread. Period. I'm not stupid. I consulted with my lawyers before I did that. So now that they know I'm a smart nigga, of course they don't want to fuck with me. Let's do the game. We can't fool him. Let's keep away from Rob because he's gonna be the one pulling Rob's coattail and all the bullshit we doing. That's why they don't want to talk to me. But it's cool. I get that. So now I'm putting their asses on blast.
Hold up, Don. Hold up. Dana. Stay out of my house with the mess. We ain't got time for all this stuff. Y'all come in here picking at these people stuff. And you say you fight for Robert, your pop, and you just constantly just come in calling people out their names and just starting chaos. Y'all just ignore them. Shit, just ignore them. Shit, that's childish shit. Here we don't grown up folks here. Shit, we got somebody fighting tonight. So, Daddy Lolo, don't even get distracted. Shit, keep your mind focused, baby. I guarantee you, you just look over it. You look over it. I guarantee you, you won't have. Don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it. I mean,
Daddy Lolo, be chill, man. I know that guy. He was communicating with me at the very beginning.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about that. I'm talking about, Dana. He always come in here distracting and messing with people. Let Dana, let these people have their opinion, just like you have your opinion. You call me bitches and everything. I ain't did nothing to you. I speak the truth. Even
Dana J is in this chat. He's in here now.
I cussed out Don, but Don out here still, cause he's like that's my bro, and I'm here to fight for him. And I see you here trying to do that as well. Okay. I mean, come on, it's time to grow up. It's do that stuff behind the scene. It just show how ugly we get. If we fight for him and we love him, we're gonna look over the foolery. Okay, I don't even let you bother me. But at the same time, you come in here every time this man come on here, you starting and you in here this chat room, you grown. Represent the man. At least get out your feelings and represent the man. Hell, I ain't even mad at you. You call me all out my name and shit, and I ain't mad at you. I done kept rolling. That's how grown folks do it. These people in here, they fighting for Robert. They love Robert. They want to see him out of there. Doing this right here.
Somebody, he said, Texas, he said somebody called him a bitch and said, fuck Kel.
I mean, if some okay, but that's what I'm saying. We're not in kindergarten. I've been called bitches. Somebody gonna kill me and everything. But at the same time, what? I'm here still doing my thing. I don't let shit like that get to me. Not no screen names. I done called and questioned Dunn and cussed him out and stuff and everything. He probably like, this damn girl crazy. But look where he at. He on here like, shit, fuck this. We gotta get some shit done. I done got my cussing out. I'm gonna be a man about it. I'm gonna get on here and do my thing. Just don't block them, but just do the right thing for some.
He said that it wasn't him. What we discussed on
now he's saying that wasn't him from the same page.
Was on the channel.
We're not worried about no page. We're not worried about no page. We're worried about Robert. Don't block him. We're not worried about no page. We worried about Robert. Robert is fighting for his life up in there. We got coronavirus all over the place. These people are not, sanitizing those cells and stuff. And he's in there and he's afraid. And we don't have time for this. It's time for us to grow up. It's time for us to grow up. So Dana, you saying that you care about this man and you love him and that's your pop, that he's your mentor. You're not gonna come in here and just because you got some problem with some people up in here to mess with them. Because you're trying to distract them. They was in here listening. We trying to strategize. We trying to come up with some stuff. And you come in here to distract. Stop being a demonic spirit. Just stop it. I don't come on your page and distract you. I don't come on your page. Even people tell me how you talk about me like a dog. I don't come on your page and distract you. But every time when this man come on here, y'all come over here mess with this man. I don't see nothing he's doing out the way to harm him. It's just time to grow up. Shit. It's not hard. Shit, get out your damn feelings. Hell, we ain't no goddamn kids no more. Shit, people talk about people every damn day. They talk about me, but I don't give a damn. I'm on here for one damn reason. And I shouldn't even have to be on here saying this right here to some grown people. Shit, I don't even talk to my kids that long. I tell them one time and go on about my business. It don't make no sense. This man is fighting for his life. No, I'm not explaining. I'm just saying. I'm just, because Daddy Lolo, I see him. He be on there. He go hard for Robert and other people, and the other people on here. So why come over here and mess with them? Let them chill. Cause I don't care who got something against me. Oh, he's back at his thing done back. But I mean, at the same time, it ain't about this. All right, McDowell, go on, finish talking, baby. I'm just saying, honey, y'all don't let him distract y'all, so y'all can listen to Don, speak. So I'm quiet, Don. They told me to shut the hell up. Go. They want you to talk. So I know he looking he looking at the chat. So y'all type in what y'all need to ask him.
Yeah, I got two phones working here because this one ain't. ain't showing me nothing. So I got my other phone on.
Okay. Well, okay, everybody said.
Is there court tomorrow? Is there something going on tomorrow?
Oh yeah. What about? Tell us about that tomorrow. This is the supersede indictment, right? So what the hell is this? Who? What else they got going on?
It's just this is arraignment. I mean, so not a lot. It's just basically the court. It's a court procedure. It's so this is basically them basically levying the charges against them, stating what they're going to be, which is going to be informative. That's good. So we'll all know exactly what the charges are being levied against them. Then, of course, at that point, he'll say guilty or not guilty. He'll say not guilty. Of course, so that's what the arraignment is going to be about. Nothing major. Then at that point, they'll set up jury selection, trial dates, and all that kind of stuff. So he still isn't at the point where, and it's all going to be done via telephone. It's not even a video conference; it's telephone. So it's just another court protocol that
do you think he's in there and since it's a new judge, ease their hands up in there and be like, hey, we can't work with our client like this because I'm not getting no corona, and he got to be able to fight his case, and we can't do it working with these under these conditions. You know what I'm saying? So we need to let him.
I know for a fact Greenberg had to talk to Rob in a month. Over a month.
Wait a minute, he said
since they shut down the MCC.
Oh yeah, because he said on what's the name of that damn court TV? He said he wasn't going. He said he wasn't going there and try to catch nothing. Them folks got it. He basically said I'm not going. So he needs to tell the judge I'm old. I can't go up in that cell and try to.
Well, see, this is my issue with that. Listen, this is my issue with that. Your court's still moving forward. So, I mean, something has to happen. If they're going forward with the arraignment and you are not going to see them because of corona, there's a disconnect in how you're handling your client and his case. I mean, if you're not going to see him because of corona, but they're going to keep moving forward with court, that's a problem. Like, shit. Even did he say in that same interview that he had talked to one of his clients that would have been locked up for 18 years on a 20-year sentence, and he's trying to get him out. I don't think that's the guy you want to represent you. You got a client that got 20 years. It's like, wow. Like, that dude is just listen, I don't know, man. Maybe I've been in the system. I done had to have lawyers. I done stood up in court and fired my lawyer in the middle of adjudicating my case because he was full of shit. He hadn't said 2 words to me before the case, no evidence, but he want to go in there and argue my case without even knowing my side, but he my lawyer. Like, dude, how are you arguing? Well, now these are procedures. This is protocol. No, fuck that. You don't even know me and you finna fight. That's not. So you have a lawyer like Steve Greenberg who just doesn't get involved, actively involved, and his history shows that. So him going into court, it's not even the court. This is the New York thing, actually. This would be Doug, to be frank. But they're not. They don't work for the same firm.
Come on, shit, bring this shit. Yeah, bring it. Because Chicago.
It's a circus.
It's just New York. The federal and state, approved Robert. They were just waiting on the judge and to say he can get out there. So, it's not Chicago. A lot of people keep blaming Chicago, but it's New York that's holding him.
And they're holding him because of these taxes, supposedly. That's one of the reasons. So we're working on stuff with that too. So
yeah, okay. Matter of fact, because I know somebody gonna ask. Because I asked you about that, and I was already explaining to people when you fix one set of taxes, and then you got everybody using his LLC, his stage name, his brand, Social Security number, and things like that, and making money off his name, and they're not reporting that. Just like I said, Barry Hankerson did to one of his artists, and they got a check, and his son, Barry Hankerson's son, allegedly cashed a check in their business account, and the IRS came back at the artist. So they did a paper trail, And that paper trail showed that they, you know, the Hankerson cashed this man's money. So the artist sued them for that. So if Robert only know what he know, and you filing the taxes and they say, hey, you got these problems, so we got to fix that, and then you fix this, and then you got Susie and Jane and Doe and everybody else using your name, getting money, and then they come in, more stuff coming in on you, piling in on you. You don't even know which way to go, because I'm dealing with that. You know, I had to hire me another accountant. I cussed his ass out. Something that's back in 2016. And saying I owe $5,000.
Well, the bottom line is if Rob made over $900 million in throughout his career, he doesn't have any of that. Where, you know, why? How could he have tax issues? It seems like the people that were responsible for his money should have the tax issues. I mean, and in all these cases, even with the $2 million that's now outstanding because of tax issues, that was Mason. We traced that back to an address right here in Los Angeles, California, that his former manager Mason was out taking in contracts and money from countries that Rob was never going to go to, taking deposits in, keeping the money, using Rob's social security number to set up accounts and taking that money. That's what the 1.8 is for. The 16 million that he owed, we took care of that already. You don't know that. This 1.8 is something we didn't know because the money was coming out here to Los Angeles, to address in Los Angeles, California. And when we researched that address, it's where his ex-manager Mason stayed at, period.
Riri, you were putting time out. You must have been showing out. Y'all done put my mod in time out. Y'all get ugly here. Look, as long as people not no bomb threats and stuff like that, no criminal type stuff for YouTube, just don't even worry about it, huh? Y'all better start looking over this bull crap people saying, because I don't let it get to me. I gotta keep my strength up. I can't let it get stressed. But you know, so I mean, what you think should happen, and what you think Doug is gonna do in representing him? Because I was listening to him speak to two bloggers, and he seemed like a pretty cool dude, you know. So
I don't want a pretty cool dude representing me in this kind of shit. Like that. I want a gunslinging killer that I know gonna go in there and get the fucking job done, hands down, in the discussion. He seems like a nice guy you want to meet at a fucking bar on a Friday night, and it's after work. He gonna drink. He gonna buy you all the drinks. Look at the girls, and y'all may take some. That's who he seems like. He's not a killer. Hell, I'd hire Avernati before I hire his ass to represent me. Shit.
Oh my God. No. Oh my God. Oh my God.
At least Avernati was a killer. Look what kind of stupid shit he did. Doug ain't that. Fuck, man, nobody scared of Doug. He was an entertainment lawyer. He the kind of guy that can do this kind of shit. Oh. They jockey for position and clout.
Right there.
Ooh, Lord.
We gotta strategize. We gotta do some little strategizing, and we gotta.
Well, I mean, Don. Only thing we have to look at it like this too. What the hell can we do as far as attorney? Because see, you can't get them attorneys out. That's up to Robert. Robert is saying,
yeah, it is.
No.
And what Rob's problem is right now is he don't have the money to hire. Listen, there's a lot of powerful lawyers want to represent Rob, but like they say, everything right now, all of this is because his content and all that shit is so locked up, and everything with all these managers and accountants and lawyers owning all of his intellectual properties, they can't levy any of that. He doesn't own anything. That's sad as fuck. $900 million made. He don't own a studio. He don't own a house. He don't own cars. All his managers and lawyers own all that damn shit. That's the saddest shit in the world. So where would they be able to lien something or levy something to get paid? So it has to be somebody with cash, something he doesn't have. So we're working on that right now. I've talked to some lawyers, some very powerful lawyers that want to step in, you know, that's not asking for so much up front, but we'll work on contingencies and things of that nature. And we're working out that right now. So like I say, this corona thing has worked wonders for us. It's giving us the time we need to strategize.
Are you trying to add them to the team? Are you trying to add them to the team, or?
Hell no, they're replacing the team. He don't have a team right now. He got some buffoons. He'll have a team once these guys come in, but he ain't got no damn team right now, Lloyd. Okay, he got some idiots jockeying for position, playing the long ranger.
His first trial in September, right?
That's the we don't know that because we don't know the ramifications of what this corona thing is going to do to the court system.
That's what I'm saying. They constantly pushing it back, but I mean, for right now, it's saying September. So I mean, just like with my business, they keep pushing it back. Like they'll tell us we can go back, this month. Then we get a letter, an email. No, we can't open up our businesses. So I mean, that's how it's going. But for right now, the date is set for September. This is first date, right? So Robert is going on 2 years. It'll be going on 2 years. Robert's sitting up in there just waiting for trial. Why in the hell?
But you gotta look at this, Texas. If you got attorneys, high-powerful attorneys that has already looked into this case. They've already been studying this case. So they know this case probably better than his attorney.
Well,
because they're not working the case.
Well,
so once they come aboard, they're ready to roll. They already know what heads to knock off and what heads to add on.
I'm pretty sure
the truth is,
the damn case the way
any attorney,
damn mouth.
Any attorney looking at this case can see that the current guys are not doing a good job. Period. And they can look at it without even seeing discovery and see that they're not doing it. I mean, I've had 3 powerful attorneys lay out for me strategies for why Rob should have bond right now. And the question to me is like, is that some stuff that was only put in law books for privileged attorneys, or is that something that all attorneys have access to that knowledge? And they said all of them do. I said, well, that's a damn shame. Because if it ain't meant for privileged attorneys only to have it, why is it that this lawyer that we got don't know them strategies right there? And why ain't he using them strategies? And they said specifically one thing. It was all worded differently, but all they said was that's because he wants them there. He wants Rob exactly where he is, period.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, because I'm gonna just tell you what I heard, that they don't want Robert out, and they don't want you getting in his ear to switch, and have him doing different things, doing something different, because it's about the money, this is a big money deal for them. So from what I'm hearing, it's to keep him, speaking to other people to give him other advice. But I don't try to speak ill will on his attorneys and things like that. I just pray that they get it together and get our brother up out of there. Well, my adopted son.
What we gotta pray for is for God to move the stumbling block, whatever those stumbling blocks may be, and even if that's the attorney and he's become the stumbling block, we just have to pray for those stumbling blocks to be removed, because, like I said, there are some things that we can do. But there are some things that God is expecting for us to pray about.
But we got to understand too. We have to understand too. It's going to be up to Robert, and see if Robert's in there afraid already, and his mind probably not. Let me give me another attorney. He just want to get out. So if he's thinking about getting another attorney, because it's going to be his decision. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we can say this all day long, but that's Robert's decision.
That's why I said, when we you're praying for God to remove the stumbling block. And if that stumbling block may be the attorney, we're just praying that God will remove that stumbling block, because anything can happen.
You're right, Mac. I was telling Mac he was right, and for Robert to get out and see, that's one thing. The motion. I mean, to me, it should be just like common sense. Like, hey, we cannot even communicate. I can't put my this letter up here and like that, and let him see the information. And he don't understand what I'm saying to him. I need to be face to face with him in safe, so we can go over his defense, because his trial is coming up quick. So I mean, why are they holding him like that when they know his trial coming up and he have difficulties understanding? He Greenberg can't hold this paper up in front of a screen trying to explain to him what they trying to do. And I just don't think that's right. They should be able to let him out even just for that, so he can be able to prepare for his trial. That's stupid to me. But don't finish talking. I'm gonna let you have the floor, John. I'm gonna sit back and relax. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna let Dawn finish this here. I'm getting agitated here.
Don't get agitated. I promise you. And Rob know why we in this battle, and I think I've stated that before. He know why we're in this battle, and we're in this battle because he's in this battle. And until Rob,
right,
we're gonna be in this battle.
Don, you know, Robert gonna have about 20 turns by the time his supporters get through. He gonna have 20. Look, everybody collecting money for attorneys and everything. I'm like, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Look, about 20 attorneys gonna be up there at that trial. Like I'm representing. I got paid. Go on, finish up, Don. I'm gonna let you have the floor. You talk to them, answer their questions off in this little chat. You know, we appreciate
it. If they are winning most, that's crazy.
Yeah, see what the chat.
Hold on. Okay, hear shit.
You can leave them girls out of the emotion. Those should never be in emotion.
Yeah, never.
No motion.
You got Tim Savage. He calling and crying to the prosecutors and the judge and stuff, and that woman grown as hell. But now you don't need to mention no women.
You trying to get Tim Savage trying to get this girl locked up like she crazy. He wanna say she crazy. He wanna get put into a psych ward. That's what he wants.
Who is that?
People not paying.
His daughter?
Yes, he wants to say that she's been brainwashed and she can't think for herself, so we need to get her put into a mental institution.
Wow. Well.
So we gotta move on.
Well, hell, we all gonna be in a mental institution dealing with this shit when it's over with. Hell, we all gonna be in there shit because it's driving everybody crazy. You know?
No. I mean, the fact of the matter is everybody saw how Tim Savage was with his own child. Some pictures that you showed earlier. Don't forget what you showed people. He was the biggest pimp in the world with his own kids. And I mean, down to the youngest daughter, prepping her to be, in that same situation. I mean, so this whole sex cult thing came from Tim Savage. So
did y'all know she worked for the airline?
Who?
I think it's Tim Savage's daughter. It's
Tim Savage's daughter.
The youngest one worked for the airline. So if you
his youngest daughter couldn't. She's not old enough to work for the airline.
You talking about the Clarice, baby? You talking about the Clarice? This
Clarice, yes, that's the one I'm talking about. She worked for the airline, so you're wondering how they being able to get to and from wherever they got to get to. Those are things that need to be looked into. That this dog work for the airlines, and you can change the add tickets, change tickets, make it look like you this, that, and the other. Rob did this and Rob, no, that's not what happened. And so those are things that need to be looked into.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you have the floor, Don. And the only thing I gotta say now, the damn is two things, and then you got the floor. Why would Daddy want his daughter to parade around in lingerie and he's looking at that? What kind of shit is that?
And not only that, he posting that shit on his Facebook page.
Just like he's just proud that his child running around here with some damn lingerie on, promoting his shit.
And listen, those wasn't even the lewd photos that we put in there. What I'm talking about, there was some that was very more revealing. She had on like pasties and shit on one of them. I'm like, I can't put that in there. I mean, especially for the fact that when she took those pictures, she was 17 years old. Yeah. This is way before she even met Rob. I mean, so they were parading her around earlier on. They sick people. And it's some very sick ass people.
Faye, and it proves she run around here. They run around here acting like Robert knocking the door down to get their ass to his damn house and studio, and you blowing up his damn phone. I'm calling you. But he like, hell, go on party, enjoy yourself, have fun, shit. Hell, put on your bra, and I'll holler at you later. Okay, I called you, Daddy. Shit, he ain't thinking about you. So if this man want to hold you hostage, you out of town, he'll be like, you didn't get your ass to the house. You ain't going to no damn party. What the hell you got on? You ain't finna wear that. The man like, take your ass on. So that right there prove right there that Robert is not running these women down.
Like, whoever thought that? You gotta really. You know how many people show up to the show that throw their panties at the stage and want to fuck this dude? Like he got to chase anybody? That don't even make sense.
I was at a concert and it was draws all over the place, thongs and big panties and fat panties and
y'all get crazy. So, hey, listen. I apologize, but I gotta get off this. I got some stuff in my office that I gotta take care of. So
we appreciate your shit. You know, yeah. Cuss you out here because hell, you know I'm a cuss you out shit. I don't give a damn. I know you probably cuss me out. Probably like, why is she trying to check me? This woman crazy. But that's all right. We're gonna keep fighting for him. I already told you. I'm watching everybody. I don't give a damn.
Right.
You better not say you've been around Robert all your life and you know Robert. You was around him at a certain time. I'm looking. My eyes ain't big for nothing. And we want our damn paycheck. When we gonna get our damn paycheck? Cause I'm gonna have to sue you.
I told you I'm sending them to y'all. I got them in the bed.
They send me my damn.
Yeah, right. I'm sitting at the computer right now trying to put these stamps on them. So okay, we're gonna make sure that happens. Okay.
I appreciate you as always. You know, intelligent man, and you doing your best. I know what he's doing behind the scenes, and everything don't have to be displayed and stuff like that. And you know. We appreciate you. Thank you for not making it about you. Cause you out. You out chill.
Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna say goodbye like this. I'm gonna say goodbye. Wait.
Let me remove this. Let me remove this off the thing right quick. Okay. Wait, move. Come on. Do you want to send
hold on.
Post it?
Nah, it's not even a post thing. It's something. All right, here we go. I think this is it.
Let me see what the hell is here, because hell, I'm going online to see what the what is it? And somebody said Robert got some music out. Somebody got some of his music. Now, who the hell got his damn music done? And is all his stuff copywritten, his beats and everything?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's protected.
Okay.
Hold on.
That's all I know.
Here go one for y'all right here. I'm gonna leave y'all with this one. A good old Rob hit. Hold on.
Oh yeah, hit us with it. You know I'm all for it. I give you the whole damn screen. Let me see how you do that. Shit. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to do it, child. Shit.
Y'all a hit from.
Yes, honey. Let us hear some Rob. You know, some hater had my birthday block. Damn haters. I was for myself. I had some fun.
Was a good one. Let's see.
What's going on in this chat? Y'all missed half of the chat. What Daddy Lolo at? Tell Daddy Lolo I wasn't talking to him. Shit, I was just saying I was getting agitated. He coming over here messing with my Daddy Lolo and everybody here. Gonna be over here messing with Daddy Lolo. Shit, Daddy Lolo, I need to blow some steam. Shit. I'm over here messing with these my babies over here. I'll be over here messing with my babies. Shit, they might. Okay, you here? Okay, Daddy Lolo. I was just gonna say, where the hell your ass at? I'm gonna be over here messing with you. Shit. If somebody said come back soon, done. Okay,
I'll do my best.
Then we appreciate you though. We know you're a busy man. Shit, hell, we just want. It's nice to just talk to somebody that's gonna, be real and not go off on you and just, just talk with common sense.
Right. That's why every now and then I peek my head out there and say some stuff just to let people know. It's some solid people that's working on behalf of Rob to get this shit straight. It really is. And we appreciate everything that you guys are doing too. I mean, it's sad that there isn't more unity with all of this thing. That's the sad thing about it. There's not more unity.
Hell no,
but
it should be. I mean, because I listen to his peaceful music. I have to listen to stuff like that because, Oh Lord Jesus, bless his little soul. I see, because I don't want to get upset. You know this thing tomorrow too, and I'm easy. People telling me I shouldn't get emotional, but I do better when I have feelings for it, because I'm gonna fight like a motherfucker. Excuse my language. And I said I adopted him as my child, and I'm gonna fight for him like he's mine. And I don't give a damn what nobody say. Call me crazy all you want. I see some damn bullshit.
Yeah, you gotta be like that.
Yeah, folks up here posting damn belief to make us mad because they know we mad about belief too. Hell, free belief, and what the hell is
that really distracted me when I saw that help on that show with his dog.
She did that. She actually did that. She put that dog up there to make us mad because she saw how everybody was like, "Where is belief? And where the hell is popcorn?"
Yeah, she bogus as hell for that.
Yeah. So okay. So you said all of Robert's music and his beats are secure. Are you sure?
100,000,000% sure.
All right now, because you know if I find out somebody got his damn beat in there, hell, you know I'm gonna call you and go off.
Nah, he good. All that stuff is.
He worked too hard for his stuff for somebody else to claim it. Shit, they. Hallie, what's her name? Hallie got popcorn. Yeah, she got him house too.
I don't know that. Yeah.
Somebody said Haley got popcorn. Lord, everybody got the dog. And she didn't even want to give the dog a damn French fry. Didn't want to feed her nephew or the damn dog.
Hold on. Here we go.
Okay, here we go. I'm quiet now. Let me hear what this is. Yes, I'm ready. Exclusive stuff. Trace, I know that man ain't got popcorn. Happy birthday.
Turn up the music real loud, invite everybody. Go ahead and go from place to come, just make yourself at home. Please don't get a thing about it, just get you on. Yeah, roll up and
y'all hear it?
We hear it loud and clear. We hear it.
Oh shit.
Turn it up, it was jamming.
Hold on. Nah, that was another one. That's Friends and Family.
That's what I'm saying. It's got that kind of, rhythm to it. That's all right. Friends and Family. Let me write that down. Shit. Friends and Family.
Okay, here we go. My phone is about to die.
Oh, no. Oh, we gotta plug that phone in because we gotta hear this.
see my people come together, talking our praise. Yeah. Oh, time of need.
There's no music now.
Now, everyone is in the moment with the kids. All the body of world reunion. Let's reminisce on all the times we shared all the years. Let's show the ones that we love, but we miss the time again. Our love, it couldn't be there. To see my people come together, I'm praying. Yeah. Oh, family.
We got another one for y'all.
Okay. Oh,
this is one.
This is the music he was supposed to be releasing, right? Because he was working
on
album.
Yeah, this shot time. Hold on. What I think I own.
A lot of places. Well, when I come home, y'all know y'all show me some love, for real. Thank you. I love y'all.
For all y'all in Chicago that's listening.
Put your feet up. When I think of home, I think of a place where there's
You take your time, go get it together because it sounds good. I'm kind of jealous. Sister, you on here? You gonna have to make a song for Houston.
You know, because this is his
yeah. Most of y'all don't even know that back in the days, Rob was a street performer. Did whatever I had to do out in these streets. just to make her come up. Oh, now yeah. I feel so blessed in the game 22 years.
Don, we can't hear it.
There we go.
When I think of home, think of baby. Oh, baby, stay to my music. Chicago, I really know how to do it. Sometimes I ask myself, if the world is way out, where would I be? And that's why I thank God for Chicago, my baby city.
Wait a minute.
So y'all have it, man. Y'all.
You know what? That was beautiful. But I'm glad y'all screenshot this right here. So now, y'all.
On that note, I'm out of here, y'all. I wish y'all the best. Stay praying for my brother. We fighting hard for him. We on the front line here. So just keep it up. We appreciate it.
Exclusive and keep fighting for him. And we're ready for his new album to come out. And
it's coming.
Yes.
All proceeds going to help his defense fund with the real attorneys, not the ones that want to step in. We paying them directly, man. It ain't going no other way. It's going directly to them. I mean, so that's what we getting ready for right now. So it's coming. Y'all don't know when it's there. Trust me.
Everybody getting money off this man. I don't understand it. Ooh, I'm finna. All right, so, we appreciate you because I'll be.
I'm out.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
out.
Yeah. He got some people fighting for him out here that really care about him and want justice for him and keep his head up. And thank you for the exclusive and for all this information that you put out there. We appreciate it so much. Thank you. Happy birthday.
Problem.
Y'all, it's my king's birthday today. His birthday after mine. I mean, happy birthday, baby. That's an exclusive. You heard that? I'm jealous. I want a damn song. He gonna have to do a song for us, sister. He gotta make a song, Houston. But I was gonna have to be chopped and screwed. No. Oh Lord! Now I've been lifting this up all day. Now y'all see what I'm talking about, but they try to say that Robert is a monster because he want his women to have their stuff right. Mine just come here and check me. You ain't gotta worry because I ain't trying to let my M&Ms hang out and people don't tell me my M&Ms hanging out. Tracy, I gotta find. I don't know nothing about this PayPal. What is it? You said PayPal, Tracy. I don't know it. In the video, the studio. That's the kind of stuff I want to hear, y'all. That's how you want to end it with stuff like this. His music, cause y'all know he was working on an album. He was getting ready to drop it, and I missed a whole lot of stuff in the chat because I be trying to pay attention to what people be saying, the guests and stuff.
You didn't miss a whole lot.
I didn't. Okay. So I ain't missed nothing. Is everybody in the chat room okay? Is y'all okay? How y'all feel about this information? Because it shocked me because they said they got a video of Jerronda Pace sneaking in the man at a party, sneaking in the man house, acting like that woman. Y'all remember that movie Obsession when that woman rubbing all on? I think wasn't that Beyonce with Beyonce. And she had to fight the white girl. Yeah. And she all up in.
Doug said it. He said it was.
Good night, T. Well, we ain't gonna be on here long, baby. We finna go. But I want to show y'all that. But y'all spread the word, put that out, share this video, like, share, subscribe, share the information. That girl went in there just like that white girl on that damn movie, rubbing, putting on damn t-shirts and rub it all on the man bed, a video. And you know, it's a lot of stuff that can't be put out there because you know that's why I marked out addresses and certain things because it was certain stuff that I want to show you guys. I'm like, no, we ain't putting all that out. But it's a lot of information, okay? A lot. And this has got me. I'm trying not to cry, but he would have kept playing this song, baby. I've been all over the floor crying and shit. He was talking about home. That was the name. And then the first one called Friend and Family. You got family, baby. We your friends and your family. You got new family here. And then the song. No, don't put that. No, you ain't have to worry about that. Y'all know I do it the right way, and we do it the right way over here. I try to respect them still, even though I hate what they doing. I try to respect them, and like I say, everybody can be recycled.
But you gotta want to be.
Yeah. That's all right. They know as long as they got that information, honey. They got that information. That's all we need. Need them to get the information. Y'all spread it now. When y'all go over there and talk about it, y'all spread it. I'll be all kinds of B words and stuff. Yeah, I ain't worried about this stuff. Hell, I'm grown as hell. I don't worry about it. But I appreciate everybody and thank y'all so much for coming through. I will finna connect Tracy, but I tried to connect her last time and she ain't gonna get on here. I was trying to get her to get on here because I know she had a bunch of questions too. Because I was gonna connect her because I was just gonna sit back and just let them talk. Because I will ask him 1,000 questions. But no, it's when I say it's a lot of stuff, and that girl did that mess just like that woman. She went snuck in that, and she snuck her ass in that man's house at that party. You know how you invite people to come to your party, but you ain't allowed in all these rooms. This is the only place we party in, right here. You're not allowed in there. And then she was just a fan. Robert told the attorney she was just a fan. A fan. She was just a fan. Okay. And she went in that man's house and laid on that bed. You know why? Because she was in there allowed to go in that courtroom. She was allowed to go in the courtroom and see and hear everything. Okay. Nobody is talking to Robert with this lockdown. No, he didn't say he was communicating with Robert during the lockdown. He said it's hard to you'll have to rewind it so you can hear it, but he didn't say he was communicating with him and stuff like that. He just said Greenberg said the last time he talked to him went there. So no, nobody's talking to him right now. But when they were communicating, his family was communicating. The last thing he told them, he was worried, he was afraid and stuff, with the coronavirus. So that was the last thing they said. So, but they want you guys to continue to write him so he can be encouraged. Okay, find it for me. Yeah. Because, he was working on his album too. He was getting ready to bring that album out. Yeah, yes, that's what we got to do. We got to stay focused over here. Yeah, just pray, honey. We got to pray. Let's see. Studio. I heard that a piece of that before, but I don't know. But yeah, that was one of the songs though he was getting ready to put out. He was working on the album. Y'all remember he was working on his album before they arrested him. He was getting ready to put the new album out. So hopefully when he get out, he can finish his album and things like that. But I appreciate everybody. So we'll do that to you. You're so emotional. He will have you to you. Lord, I know Daddy Lolo. He gonna make a song for us. But I'm gonna get out here because I know other people gonna go live, you know, and things like that. I appreciate it. And I see the screenshot and I can't believe it. I'm gonna have to go back over there. I'm gonna have to look and see. I can't believe it. So he oh my Lord. Now I'm not gonna be missing. I see this, I see it. I'll send. Okay, send it to. I think I've seen so many videos. I think I seen that before. Oh, thank you, Keisha Boo, and welcome to everybody I didn't get a chance to speak to. Thanks for stopping by. I got to get off here. It is my baby's birthday today, so I got to get up out of here, y'all. Y'all see how he checked me? He thought I can't have my little boobies hanging. All day I've been doing this. I don't let my stuff show. He said he talked to him before the coronavirus. Yeah, thank you. That's what he said. And he ain't said nothing about he talked, you know. And a lot of the people that's communicating, they communicating through homeboys that's in there, and you know they deliver, say, give him a message and then they get it back. Sometimes they got to do it like that, because he can't get a lot of call. Okay, y'all tell him happy birthday. Hell, the chat said she finna go take a sleep. Let's see. Well, she moved from the airline home. Nothing for. No wonder them Clarence was going back and forth bugging Robert. They had somebody get them some flights because the mama said, I hate that I hate that I paid for the tickets. I hate that I got the tickets. I hate I got the free tickets. That's what she was trying to say. But anyway, y'all make sure y'all drop a comment down below so y'all can tell me about the cease and desist and all that kind of stuff. And Rhonda sneaking up in this man's bed and stuff. It's more evidence to come. Y'all just wait for it. Thank you. And I had a hangover. I couldn't drop this yesterday because my head was hurting so bad from that night. And shout out to my girl T Lazy. She did the thing. I'm gonna have to go in and create the video all over again. I'm gonna record the chat and add it onto the video because they blocked my somebody had me blocked, okay? But that's okay. But we gonna get that video back up for my birthday. Okay, I don't want to be on here no longer. It's 3 hours. I said I'm not gonna have long lives anymore. I appreciate everybody. Thank you, Tracy. More power to and Mr. J and Tina and Loving and me, Angela, Kimberly, Stephanie, everybody, whoever I miss, Edwards, everybody. Thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed one, and please like, share, and subscribe this right here, okay? If y'all don't share nothing else, share this, okay? Y'all have a good one. Thank you, Ma, and thank you, T-Legs and Trent. Thank you for stopping by, Trent. S5 White, thank you. Shamika, thank you. Riri, thank you. I'm sorry you got blocked, honey. It probably was hot in the block, honey. You got blocked. I didn't know. Pop off, thank you for showing up today. I appreciate everybody. And bye to everybody. I missed anybody. Jennifer, thank you for showing up. And everybody else, the people in the bushes, thank you for showing up and stuff like that. Okay. Y'all be good. I got to go. Okay. Can't spend all day today with y'all, honey. Today is a special day. Yes, and free popcorn and believe get them out of there. They need one. Yeah, and thank you, D and Priscilla. DJ Tyson was in the building. Thank you for showing up. Demon, thank you for showing up. Everybody. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Thank y'all for being respectful to the guests. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Love you too. And girly, thank you. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. Yes, honey. Just imagine, Miss Moore. Just imagine two bullheads up in this house together, baby. Yes, just imagine two Tauruses up in the house. We love hard. We and we faithful, but we ain't taking no shit. So just imagine two people up in here like that. Just imagine. I have a feeling that God will be there. Lord, don't say that. Don't speak that on belief. Belief, he trying to hang in there till his master get home. She wouldn't even give a damn dog a damn French fry. Wouldn't give him a French fry. Wouldn't even give a nephew a French fry. You see how stingy she is. She was stingy as hell. Damn sister cussed out. Oh Lord, I'm sorry, honey. We're gonna hang in here together. It's gonna be two bulls up in here acting a fool. But let me get out of here. Y'all got to go. I got to go, honey. It's birthday night. Y'all have a blessed one. Y'all have a blessed one. And I'm gonna call my crew. I'm gonna call y'all. And common sense. Oh God, I love this name. I wish someone would ask him why didn't attorney. Why did the attorney just file the last motion? Child. He was looking at the chat. He was reading everybody's stuff. Child. I could tell you, baby. I could tell you why shit. We just pray, honey. Let's pray and see what's gonna go down tomorrow, honey. I think a couple of people gonna be live tomorrow. I'm gonna be on their live, seeing what it's all about. Because they're gonna get the information from them. Because I'm retiring for the night, baby. I'm out of here. Y'all be good out there in them YouTube streets. Look both ways before you cross them YouTube streets. It's all good though. Yeah, honey. He got a handful over here, baby. Shit. He'll tell you in a minute. That's why I don't let these YouTube people get on my nerves here. Because this man up in here can't get on my nerves. Get his ass cussed out. Y'all, good night. Get out of my house. Y'all still up in here. I'm just trying to unplug my stuff. Who's stalking? Who the hell stalking up in here? What the hell going on? I hope people use it more. Yes, it's just called coming down sense around here. Shit. Good night, baby. Niecy. Wait a minute. Sis, Lord, child, it's gonna be all. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be like a grand finale. Y'all just gonna have to sit back and wait on a grand finale, okay? And be ready. Be ready for this grand finale. I tell y'all, we work behind the scenes, honey. I don't put all this stuff out on these streets, baby. Just when I tell y'all something, y'all better believe me. 312. Wait a minute. Oh Lord have mercy. What's going on now? I'm finna get off these YouTube streets, baby. I ain't got time. I'm finna go drink me some Grand Marnier, and I'm just finna enjoy myself, honey. Put on our Taurus shirts and have a blast. So I just something. Now you're right, and it won't happen on this channel. To hear with some exclusives, cause it was certain stuff that was pulled out. It was certain stuff everybody don't need to know. We just want we want them to hit it on court day, trial date. Yeah. 312. Stop showing out. Yeah, common sense. She didn't get a damn dog. But Lee was sitting there looking at her ass, and she was making fun of him. She wouldn't even give him a damn French fry. Then even the nephew up there crying, and mama about to beat her up, and she still wouldn't up the French fry. That's a damn shame. Then she's stubborn. That's what they were putting up with up in that Trump Tower. I'm telling y'all, this how she was doing and being stubborn. Everything was all for herself, all for her. That's what was going on up in there. Yeah, done. She got all the clothes. And Lord have mercy, child. They can have them clothes. We just get the damn dog. I see now. You have not did the dog right. You wouldn't even give him a damn French fry. That pissed me off. I think she did that to make us mad. Cause she know how we feel. Texas, your baby's on. He on there on the phone. Everybody calling, wishing his ass a damn happy birthday, baby. Yes. Let me go up here with my senior citizen it. Yeah, replay it. I'm gonna get out of here because I didn't want it to be a long video. I wanted, people. I wanted to send it to somebody, and I might have to chop it because I didn't want it to be a long video. So. Tomorrow is the 30th. Oh yeah, honey. Let's see what's gonna be going on, T Laser, because Super C, he going to court tomorrow. Well, he'll be talking to somebody tomorrow. Yeah. Lord have mercy, Jesus. How we speak good, honey. Not behind the scenes. He played. Oh, you talking about this is it? Yeah. Yeah. Child, everybody better speak. Let me get over. I hope that nobody delete nobody because I'm finna. It's something I want to look at. Damn, why I can't? I was trying to find it. Daddy Lolo, I know what you're talking about because somebody just sent it to me. So that ain't no bullshit right there. Yeah, she went to Deronda went to was arrested for stalking. She's a stalker for real. I'ma just say alleged, but we got the paperwork. Oh man, don't want their women. And damn right, pop off shit. Hell, just cover up them damn goodies. Shit, people, Eminem hanging all off on damn lives and stuff. Y'all would never. Let me keep myself covered. Shit. I've been looking at the screen trying to make sure. Don said he spoke to Robert for the outbreak. All right, y'all. Let me go get his ass off the damn phone. Let me see. It's finished and was supposed to be released in November. He wasn't expected. Yeah, Tracy, because I remember he was promoting the album, and he was getting ready to drop it because he was working on the single to put out first, and they got him. Bastards. Shit. And judge, let me say this to the judge, Tracy. Let me say this to the damn judge. Dear judge, Robert life is his music. So he will not be trying to run out and hide because he got to put his music out there, and we are his life. His fans is his life and his music. Okay, that's the only way he gonna survive. So if he hide, he can't do no music. He can't perform. He can't see his supporters and his fans. So think about that, baby. And we're not trying to take him out of here because we need him around to keep us entertained. Oh, the boat's going live. Yeah, I said let me get on out of this live because I know it's a lot of people. I'm gonna go live now, honey. Let's see what's going on in these streets. Y'all make sure y'all look both ways before y'all cross these damn streets. I don't need nobody getting ran over in these YouTube streets. Ooh, honey, that girl finna be some ass about that damn French fry. Give them people some damn French fries. Yeah, I'm still on. Finna go. Miss Arissa. Miss Arissa had to bounce. She back, but we finna go ahead. That girl about to beat ass over damn French fries and stuff. I'm tired now. Gone to sleep. I know you tired, T Lazy. Thanks again for my damn cyber party, honey. I had a damn hangover. Miss Orissa, you should have came to the party, honey. We was up in the club for 7 damn hours. I didn't know it was 7 hours. I drank a whole bottle of damn Crown and couldn't even walk the next day. People calling me. I'm like, I don't feel like talking. My damn head hurting. I just made a fool out of myself drinking stuff like that. You were working on like, hell yeah, we were working on a damn album before he kidnapped. Well, Marissa, you can always rewind it back. Yeah, it's been on lockdown. Yeah, that's what he worried about. That's what his family was telling me. You and that Ninja Turtle teacup. I was drinking enough for everybody in the chat room. Shit. Ooh, I just didn't know. My fiance said, if you don't get your drunk asses laid down somewhere, I was just out of it. He had to get me dressed for bed. I was out. So when I went upstairs, my head started spinning. And I just seen ceiling fans and walls and just stuff all just double everything. I'll never do that again. And that is online. Listen to Lord have mercy, Jesus. And I'm gonna put a copy strike if you play my damn video. I'm doing a copy strike. Shit, y'all striking every damn body. I don't approve nobody to play this video. Ooh, Lord. Come on, honey. You gotta grow up. You just gotta grow up. Come on. It's just time out for all this. Sometimes, it's all right to, the rant sometimes and all that kind of stuff. And, but sometimes this is the time to be serious. We acting a fool and stuff. We need to be praying. Robert got to go to court tomorrow. Well, he got to speak to the judge tomorrow. Shit. Yeah. My lights out. Get y'all ass out of here. That's what y'all did the other day. Y'all, hell, we still at the damn club. 2:00 in the morning. Let me see. Priscilla, I promise you I won't do that no more. That's not a good feeling. That's not a good feeling. What y'all say? Okay. Thank you, babe. I don't need no copy. Oh, yeah. I remember. Yeah. That's for getting. That was supposed to be for his album. Hell, he was ready for the album. Where you at, Scotty Pimpin'? Shit, you come and speak for your brother. Shit, y'all off in there. What's that old black damn African comedian? Bring your black ass out too and speak up for him. This needs to be turned over to the turn of the video. Oh, that's done, baby. That's done. But they tried to prove that to Lifetime, and they show you that Lifetime didn't give a shit. They had the evidence to show y'all did not do y'all research. Y'all just letting these people speak. But they did it anyway. Y'all had a good time, Priscilla. I had a good time. Yes, and thanks again. Bye, Luke. Thanks again, T-Lady. I'm gonna get out of here for real because y'all know I keep looking and keep talking. Going to my music is on YouTube. Yes, honey. Marissa, you would have been up in here all night. He had to, he's like, y'all, you need to get your tail to bed. And it's 2:00 in the morning. I gotta go to work, and you up here bouncing around. Boy, I was like, Lord, I didn't know it was 2:00 in the morning. We had an after party. After party. Let me cover my little cha-chas. I ain't got much. And I don't know why he think I be doing this on purpose. You got to have breasts to hold up your clothes, and I don't have, and I don't be trying to show my stuff. He already know I cover up myself. This mean I'm set in the worst place. Lord, he going off on the fans and stuff, on the supporters. Lord. Oh, just leave the supporters alone, honey. Leave them alone. Why is he messing with these supporters? Good night. And I'm gone too. Yeah, I'm gonna take me a little shot. My disclaimer. Let me see what my damn disclaimer, because I had it up. Where is my disclaimer? Let me find it. I'm telling them I don't want it shown. I have my own mouth. Let me see what is. Let me get it. Let me get it. I don't have time for that. I'll take care of it later. Good night, Mr. Rissa. Thanks for stopping by and handling this this hellhole. We had demonicness going on up in here. Let me find it. 312. I gotta give my. Let me get my disclaimer up. I got it somewhere. I got too many photos. Sure. I can't see y'all. I'm on another page. But y'all have a good weekend. Be safe out there. Put on your mask and stuff. You know, it's mandatory here in Houston. We'll get a $1,000 fine if we don't have on our masks. Where is my disclaimer? It's way at the top, Lord Jesus. Where the hell you at? Okay. Way at the top. How y'all feel about Robert, you know, actually trying to fight to prove his innocence? And they just ignored it. They just looked over it like his word was nothing. Where is my disclaimer? I think it's up here somewhere. What? I cannot find it, so I'll take care of it. Just let me know. Just let me know. I don't see. I can't find. I don't have time for to be looking. Who's trying to be all of that is that's been, you know, Robert already told them about that situation. So with her, it's already been turned over. Yeah, she laying in that bed like that. Boy, these some danger. It's a bunch of stalkers. You got men stalkers, women stalkers. That's a shame. Another movie you should watch. Okay, I'll watch it tonight. I'm finna watch it now. Y'all have a good. Thank y'all for showing up. Bye. Bye. Y'all have a good one. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. And somebody gave me something on Super Chat. Trent, thank you. And it was somebody else. I can't remember, but thank you so much. You know, I'm not on here asking for anything, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. We will use it well over here. Okay. Be good, you guys. Watch both ways. Look both ways before y'all cross some streets tonight.